Wrestling?
No, Mr.
And
Nothing.
welcome back to Dice of Glory. We had a little bit of a... I said we were getting ready. Had a little bit of a hiatus there, but we are back with episode 6. Ba-da-ba-bum. And we have new backgrounds.
Yay!
Exciting. Now it's not just beige walls.
Mm-hmm.
This time.
We're actually back to where we started. And this is what it looks like.
Yeah, kind of. When we left off last time, you had just escaped the desert after assisting the Jinn with a small but meaningful task, and arrived at the city of Crioth, just on the north end of the desert. What are you doing?
Does Crioth have a bar?
As you walk in, you see it's a fairly well-populated city, probably anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 people, well-developed in the sense that it has several different markets, stalls, and established businesses. And yes, they do have a bar. It's known as the Dusty Tavern, and it's, as described, fairly dusty around all of the exterior of it, but it's well-maintained on the inside as
dusty.
you enter.
Is it still desert?
You're only about a mile or two outside the desert, so it's still warm and humid, or warm and dry.
I was about to say.
Different kind of
It's a
desert.
weird desert.
It's a dessert, not a desert.
And what's the name of the town again?
Crioth.
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 I'm just gonna spell it phonetically.
Kind of how we spell half your character names.
That seems like a dig, but all right. So
That's the opposite for me.
bar.
I don't help.
Bar?
Bar?
Bar.
Where's the closest lawyer?
In Sunbury.
Boy, what kind of bar are we talking about?
It's a bar.
It's a tavern, so they serve alcohol. We think.
Profusely sweating, a little heat stroke. And I'll look around at my
And sunburned.
companions. I'm like, what are we doing?
Bar?
Sure. But why are we here?
Is
To
there, like,
get
some-
something to drink.
Like the way you're
We've had water.
And to see the bard at the bar.
The bard at the bar.
I don't like bards.
Well, I mean, we didn't have to keep
The
him
reason
alive.
for your arrival is simply more of a matter of survival than interest. You were kind of shipwrecked on the desert, on the south side of the desert, when you left Cholt. Encountered the Jinn in the oasis, completed the objective for him at the Temple of Elements, and then continued traveling north out of the desert back towards the Sword Coast.
We're still looking for words.
Yes, Kingstones.
Yeah.
Yes, you are still looking for those.
Dang, you're doing better than I am. I was still looking for words.
I was like, we got
What are
this.
words?
What are words?
That's where I'm at.
So, real quick question.
Yes.
All the kids.
They're with you.
Forest,
Yep.
they made it to the desert without croaking?
I'm not that evil.
Oh,
I wish.
okay.
We do have a
Unfortunately.
dinosaur, right?
Yes.
Yes, you've got Purvis.
Looking out from behind all the big old shieldy protrusions on his
At
back.
this point, I'm surprised you haven't just built a tent up on the top of
There's
Purvis.
a hammock
There is. I'm pretty sure he put the traveling tent on there
upside down.
last session.
No
Now that you
Purvis.
mention it.
No Purvis. Don't roll over while he's up there.
You could call it an accident then.
An act of God. So we just made it out of the desert.
Correct.
So drink, food first.
Yes.
Tavern.
Yeah.
So going north out of what was the country we were in?
You were in the desert of...
I keep wanting to say Chandrian, but that's not what it's.
No, it wasn't Chandria.
That-
I have to
that-
find my
no, but
map.
because That's not a country. That's anyway. It's
We're not going to Exandria either.
We wanted to
Was
go
it
we
Luskin?
want- It's not Anorak.
no Luskin's in the far north.
Luskin's in the north.
We should be going into Tahir now, or Tether. I forget what they call it.
Probably not Tether.
I'm a perfect role player. I have no idea about any of this.
You know exactly what your character knows.
I know what Skillgan's doing right now. Fused. And we only have the one Kingstone at the moment.
Correct.
The
You.
Earth one.
Yeah.
How's my dragon egg doing?
Give me an Arcana check on it.
Toasty warm.
It is very warm currently.
It's my only real concern.
Dost
Thanks.
thou needeth guidance?
I'll take guidance.
Wow.
Whoa. And what does guidance give me?
D4.
You've been playing with us how long and you don't know what guidance is?
Where's my 4?
I'd give you one of these, but they're metal. So
I kid.
Oh, here you go.
I keyed.
Hmm.
You just went full Three Stooges.
Uh-oh.
What?
What did he do?
No,
it's
the
level.
reaction.
Oh. 11. And it was the Kalasham Desert, by the way.
Halamsham.
Yes, that.
And we're going up into Tahir now?
Correct. You're just south of the border of Tahir. As for your dragon egg, it seems to be staying very toasty warm.
I've been sitting on it at night.
That's a little weird.
You sense that it's been doing well.
Isn't this egg like half the size of him?
Approximately.
So it just looks like
So he's just floating there.
Like a giant beanbag when you sleep on your belly.
Just flops over it.
Me 3 hours ago.
Well,
They're
okay.
nigh indestructible, right? They're like big old.
I mean, if you
Tough
took a hammer to it, you could probably destroy it if you wanted.
Don't do
But
that.
you sitting on it is fine.
wait,
Yes. No.
Oh. But I have a hammer.
Yes.
I have a hammer.
But you know what's in an egg, right?
It's probably one of those bad eggs.
No, that was Rybar himself,
So, am I
not the
the
dragon
bad
egg.
Am I the bad?
Yeah.
The
And-
yolk was just too good. I'm done.
Yeah, you are.
No. No more.
Okay.
You're cut
All right,
off.
guys.
No more drinking for you.
D&D.
This is all D&D.
I was about to say,
Have you never played a game of D&D? This is 100% accurate.
okay, so are we ready to attack this town?
What?
You got fire spells prepared? This is D&D,
In the middle
right?
of a desert.
This is D&D, right?
I'm heat
Yes.
stroked, so I'm just like, for real?
No.
That's like his signature.
Well, perhaps we can go in and try and glean some information about these Kingstones.
How are we doing financially?
Rough.
You let Nyx go shopping again before you left.
Did we?
We're rough. You did.
Oh God.
I mean, I am
I was with you,
financially.
so
Oh.
we
I
were
mean,
fine.
I've got 686 gold.
Wow. So 680.
Yeah, I'm broke. I'm
The thing
broke.
is, I took 2 gems worth.
So if a copper is $1, that's 68,000.
But we also stole all those diamonds.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, somebody got a really good deal
Oh,
on
yeah.
purpose because they kept walking away from the deal. I don't know if that was
All
on
those
purpose or if they couldn't hear him.
So as we're walking to the bar,
Yes.
No,
does it look like there's a good place to sell the diamonds, whether it's a little sketchy or not?
Surprisingly, they're not very sketchy, but yes, you do notice a couple different places that would reasonably accept some or jewelry and or gems.
Wait.
Sweet.
Aren't gems like currency?
Yes.
But
They're
you
a
want to
little
know what
harder to
else
get
you can
change from.
turn it into? Currency that you can break up
I think
and
so.
split with a party.
Shinies.
Because if you have 1,000 gold
I lost
diamond,
a lot of gold.
most people aren't going to want to give you 999 gold change. Kind of like how restaurants frown when you get a $1 coffee with a $100 bill.
That's a monster
Wait,
thing
you've
to
never
do.
done that before?
Oh, I've absolutely done that before, but they still frown on it.
I mean, I don't know. Paying for. a
Yeah,
bunch
so
of
we can
gas
go to a
bags
money
of
changer,
pennies is
sure.
Pretty bad too.
Sweet. Do you still have the diamonds?
Impound ticket with
Do you have the
pennies.
diamonds? Do I have the
One of us
diamonds?
do have it. 'cause we
Does
left-
anyone still have the diamonds?
You would
we
have the
still
diamonds.
I think I.
Are you sure your little protege?
Because I was
stolen
the
your
distraction.
diamonds?
I'm gonna say we have the diamonds in my backpack.
I'm just gonna say I got the diamonds.
Flashback!
There was a
Nick
lot of money.
stored the diamonds securely.
All right. Well,
So, as you...
Oh no, I have the diamonds. 1,700 GP of jewels from the dead merchant.
Well, no one knows that the merchant's dead.
That was out of character.
Actually, they do know.
That's true.
Oh,
They
we all
don't
know the merchant's dead.
Because
No.
somebody told me to do what I feel is best, and I'm like, last time I did that, I killed a merchant. You're like, you did!
Oh, that's
knew it.
right.
Moving on.
Moving on. So you want to go to the shop.
Yes.
As you open the door, a small bell dings as you walk in. It's a fairly well maintained little shop. Basically, just a counter, several chests behind on small shelves that would presumably hold more valuable objects.
Cool.
What can I help you with?
Are you here?
Yes.
I might need you to talk.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Crioth. What can I help you with?
We have some gems that we are
Ooh.
looking to sell.
Okay, let me see. He lays out a velvet, like a velvet pad on the counter to not scratch anything.
I'm going to delicately lay them out.
So as you pull out these rather large stones, his eyes go almost as big as the stones. Like, where did you get these wonderful things?
Was this in Neverwinter?
In the desert.
In the
Treasure hunting.
We found it in the desert.
Mm.
We
Where-
found it. We found it.
Ah, well, I'm
That's
not going
what's
to complain where you
important.
acquired it from. Just curious.
In the desert.
How much you looking to acquire for them?
Twice their value.
Well,
don't
I was
say
thinking the
that out loud.
opposite. Like, I'd
I'm
pay for
thinking-
half their value because I have to reprocess and resell these in the future.
I'll
I'm
meet you in the
thinking-
middle, exactly their value.
He is not talking for us.
I'm still heat
I'm thinking 2,000 gold.
Let me take an appraise on that real quick.
Go, Gernot, this is where I need you.
Yeah, 2,000 sounds great.
What about
You didn't need-
3,000.
3,000?
No.
Now
the-
you're pushing your luck.
they're probably worth about 3,000 total. So
I'll take 2,000.
I'll give you 2,000, and I can make a profit.
Cool. We'll take the 2,000 gold.
above the table. What are they worth?
1,700.
1,700. But he rolled a 4 on his appraisal check. So he's not the most efficient appraiser either.
We're out in the boonies.
No, I know, but I knew how much they were worth.
So what is this? So you walked into this shop. What did we walk into? Is this like just a trade all goods shop, or is this like?
It's a general merchant, yeah.
Oh, what do you?
So 2,000 gold.
Well, I mean, I can give you the platinum. I don't have that much raw gold on me.
You have that much platinum?
It's only 200 platinum.
Is he lying?
That's a lot of platinum.
Well,
Hey,
we had a
hey.
rich merchant come through here several weeks ago, right before
We'll
all
take
the
the
troubles.
platinum.
Oh, okay.
Wait, troubles?
Yeah, we have this merchant fellow. He came through here a couple weeks ago, and then as soon as he left, all of our crops started withering, and our reservoirs started drying up.
I
and we
don't
had
want
nothing.
that platinum.
Oh, but you want? Yeah,
I'll take the gold.
I don't have that much gold. I only have the platinum from what he bought.
We'll take the platinum,
When will you get the gold?
but we'd like
Well,
to inspect
At this rate, I don't know. Not too many people are spending large quantities of gold around here.
We'll try and fix that.
What did he?
We can also just keep the gems.
Yep. Or is there
Why-
a bank in town
Can
we
I-
could
can
trade
we-
the
one
platinum in?
second.
Yeah.
Why are we worried about this platinum?
When someone comes in, gives a bunch of money, and then leaves, and suddenly bad things happen, usually the money's the bad thing.
No, money,
Money
is
is the-
never bad.
You've never heard of money being the root of all evil?
I think we're going to hold on to the gems for now.
Oh. Okay. You can see him visibly get upset. Like he thinks he's lost out on a great deal.
Can't we?
We lost out on a great deal.
Can't we inspect some of the platinum and see what's the problem?
Yeah, can
I don't
inspect-
wanna
can I
risk
inspect
it.
the platinum?
Oh, if you give me the diamond, then I'll give you the platinum.
No. So I'm not taking it. I'm just saying I'll put the gems here so you can look at them. You put the platinum here so I can look at it.
Okay. But I'm watching you.
Yeah, please do.
He puts just a couple of the platinum coins on the counter.
Can I check?
Yeah,
Detect
there's
magic.
no magic on the coins.
Ah, dang
No.
it.
Well, then turn around and sell the damn gem.
Because I'll go over to the merchant and I'll whisper kind of conspiratorially, and here's my deception roll.
Oh. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
16 guidance.
Guidance.
I cannot wait for that if they put the new rule of guidance as a reaction.
20.
Guidance.
So my 20 deception, I'll conspiratorially whisper to the merchant. I can probably convince him to do it, but it's going to have to be closer to the 3,000.
Well, you see, and he's not very subtle in his whispering. I don't think I can give you more than like 2,200, because I gotta make a fair profit too.
Well, you said they're worth about 3,000. I
Yeah.
think I can do it for 2,600.
I don't think I can. I can maybe do 25, but that's like, me taking a loss.
25.50.
I reach my hand up to him to shake.
Oh,
25.50. 25.50.
Are we on Price is
2,500.
Right?
2,500 for the gems.
25.50.
I push the gems across the counter.
He
They're not
takes-
yours to give.
Well, I climb up.
Yes.
Can I do protection from good and evil on him if he gets the?
That's not how that spell works.
It doesn't.
It's a good thought, though.
If I touch you, that you're safe from good and evil.
So he quickly is like, yeah, okay. Takes the gems, stores them into a small wooden chest, tucks it under the counter, and then puts the rest of the platinum on the counter for you.
I will inspect the platinum to make sure it's all platinum.
From what you can see, it is all platinum. Yes.
This is all there.
Yes, all 25 or 250 pieces.
I'd like to double count it.
My investigation is a 20. Is it platinum?
It is platinum. Yes.
Okay. I'm like, let's not get stuck on this. We got more. Whenever you walk away and come back, You're the one that told me that works.
Did I?
Your squeamishness made that work.
Perfect.
That being said,
We could have got an extra 50.
I'm glad.
Well,
we
there's.
I'm glad we got a deal out of it. I want to hear more about this merchant that passed through.
Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, real tall fella, maybe like 7 foot, 7.5. I don't know, maybe he's one of those foreign elf folks, but he was way too tall for a gnome, so I know he wasn't a gnome or a dwarf.
Was he bald?
No, he had long, luscious hair, golden locks, pointy ears, real fine figure.
Was it
Jahir
real hair?
has knights. Was he a knight?
He did have some pretty fancy clothes and some heavy armor underneath the robes. Kind of doesn't make sense, when you're in the edge of a desert.
There's this author series called Harlequin, writes these romances. And as I read them, there's lots of tragic knights. He was probably a knight.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, he did say his name was like a Seer Tristan or something.
Not Fabio.
No, not Fabio.
Okay.
No, wait, it wasn't Seer. It was Sir Tristan. That's what it was.
It's Seer Tristan. Was his armor glowing?
I mean, it reflected the light, the torchlight.
Like mine.
Well, he had robes,
I'm just saying. 'Cause
and
I might go after
what's
this guy
that? What's
just-
that cloth that you put over like a shirt, but you cut the sleeves off?
A hair shirt?
Oh, I think they called it something fancier.
A douche shirt.
A tunic?
No, well, let me think.
No, I got this.
Okay.
It's a sweater.
No,
it a
but he was
tank
probably
top?
sweating in it.
Tank top.
Tunic.
No,
Cutoffs.
It's not a vest.
Midriff.
a tabard. That's what it's called.
We didn't say that. Good for you.
Halter
Get
top.
that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was just looking for different armor that isn't.
Hey,
green and
I
shiny
was
and-
taught by my pa
Double down.
some things before he passed away. Rest his soul.
Oh, what things?
Where's his soul rest?
Well, I'm not sure,
I'm sorry.
but we are gonna take a quick 1-minute technical break. I'll be right back on. All right. Hopefully, we resolved all the technical issues. Eventually, we'll get these figured out. I promise. Back to the ship. Yeah. So, anyways, see this Sir Tristan that came through. He bought most of the supplies I have before he continued heading north. And then once he left, everything kind of, went to hell.
Like what?
Well, all of our crops started dying. Our wells started drying up. People started getting sick around here.
What kind of a
Almost
knight
like
was
it's
he?
a curse.
What kind of a? He was a warrior.
Yeah, real tall, pointy ears, long hair, heavy armor. Probably like, kind of like your friend here. Very polished armor. But he had the tabard, that's what it's called, over it, so it wasn't as shiny.
Oh, but what was he doing in town?
I don't know. He came through, purchased supplies from almost every store, got a drink at the tavern, and then left town, continuing north.
So you want us to kill him?
Well, I didn't say that.
That's a
Did I misread this whole situation?
yes,
He kind of
very
jumped,
much so.
Jumped a couple of steps.
Are you? Maybe you should just go.
I think I've just had too much sun. Do you have anything to drink?
Next door at the tavern, they can take care of you.
I'll wander next door.
Excellent.
I'll follow him. I'll keep him out of trouble. Try.
Did you want to buy any supplies that I have left? Not much, but
Do you have a bag?
yeah, I've got several bags. What kind do you want?
Just something to put the money in.
Well, I mean, sure. I guess I've got a coin pouch around here somewhere. As he reaches under the counter, pulls out a couple coin pouches. Here you go.
Thanks. How much for one of these?
5 copper.
Here's a silver.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I do say so myself.
Good luck with selling those gems. Hopefully things turn around.
I got my connections.
I'm gonna leave.
He did not seem very certain on his connections.
I was about to say, had a real brown nose there, Luke, and I'm just, just.
So as you head next door to the Dusty Tavern, you walk in another buildings. You see the bartender kind of look over. He's a larger, burly orc or half orc. He's like, "What can I get for ya?"
World peace.
Not happening here.
I'm beer.
No, I'm looking for a mixed cocktail called World Peace.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted world peace.
He is.
What's in it?
I don't actually drink.
It's vodka, blue curacao, a hint of grenadine, shaken, not stirred, poured over a nice ice cube.
With crushed mint.
What's an ice cube?
I will
You
show
take
him.
water,
Yeah?
you freeze it.
How am I going to do that?
Put it
Have
up
you
in the
seen
mountains.
outside?
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of magic?
Oh, yeah, of course I
True.
have.
That's how.
Grab a cup of water,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just press to digitate it until it freezes.
All right, and it freezes, and he's like, neat trick. As he mixes up approximately what you described.
I don't know what I just made.
No idea either.
Wow,
You
this is a
sound
real drink.
For those in
You
the
sounded
audience,
very-
go ahead and mix that up and put
Yeah.
it in the chat.
Yeah, we need to know.
Yes,
It's any
he
good.
sounded very confident in his drink mixing. What about the rest of you?
Now he's Scottish.
Wine.
Yeah,
Wine?
just-
Do you
yeah.
got any good red wine?
I think we broke.
Sorry. So I was such a.
I even got a hint of Yoda in there.
Oh, yeah. And then you go into Minnesotan.
Yeah, I was about to say Norwegian.
Keep your stick on the ice. No worries there.
Hey,
He comes out with the rest of the drinks that you order. And he says, make yourselves at home.
I had a friend come through here.
I don't think you want us to make ourselves at home, but
That's a
we'll
lie.
get comfortable.
It wasn't a friend. I've been made aware of a person that came through here, really tall, pointy ears.
Let's search.
Big armor? Real tall?
That's what I was told.
Wearing a
Tabard.
tabard, that's the word.
And I believe that he was called Sir Tristan.
Oh, you mean Sir Tristan.
Oh.
Yeah, the
But
money-
spelled what? S-Y-R?
No, S-I-R.
Ah.
The guy who runs the general store tried to convince me.
Marty? Yeah, he's a little kooky.
Yeah, he tried to convince me to kill him. What's wrong with this? Sir
No,
Tristan?
you asked him if we should kill him.
Look it. Stop it.
You're not.
Well, look.
Oh, you are.
I am there.
I didn't have anything personally against Sir Tristan. He came in, he had a drink, he left. He didn't cause any trouble. He didn't threaten to kill anybody. That's all I know.
He's already doing better than us.
So
How did your supplies go after he left?
You know, now that you mention it, I had several barrels of ale go bad, and most of the food supplies also rotted out suddenly.
So, no wine?
Oh, I have extra wine. That's never an issue.
Perfect.
I'm just impressed you're able to make a White Russian. Anyway,
Is that what he made?
yeah, I don't know. He's like the dude. He likes a White Russian. That being said, how long ago did Sir Tristan come and go?
By my reckoning, probably about a week and a half, 10 days. And everything started rotting and going bad about 3 days after.
Anybody come in around that time?
Not that I reckon. At least they didn't stop in here. But we periodically get a couple of stray merchants that wandering from the shoreline up towards the Tahir.
Where's your library?
We don't have one.
Why are you looking at me? I can't read.
Do you have a temple?
You can't read?
Oh yeah, it's at the end of the street on the
real?
right. Can't miss it.
Temple to
Soon.
which god? Soon? Perfect, soon.
Now, from what I've heard, they're not nearly as fancy as the ones they have in other kingdoms. We're just a small little city.
They're fine. That's fine.
That's still his goddess.
Oh, well, lucky you.
I mean, it's more like I'm her priest.
That's only a little heretical.
A little bit. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm just gonna sit down and de-heat glaze.
Okay.
What time is it?
Probably about 3 p.m.
Do you have any barrels that you would like filled with water? We've got a bunch of clean water.
Listening? From where?
Magic.
Oh. Oh, yeah, actually, I do have a couple barrels that could be used since our wells seem to be drying up.
Perfect. I'm going to take my bag of holding and go and dump out all the water into barrels.
That being said, I mean, you just keep filling up that bag of holding with water.
We did it every day.
Okay, no, so that's why I'm asking. Because I was gonna be like, well, we could probably hook a couple of these up to Purvis if we needed more.
Oh.
We can just make more water.
Do we need anything to be put on Purvis for our potential travel?
I believe Purvis is currently the sleep-in station of all the kids.
Yeah.
But he's humongous, so we could get a barrel of water on him.
Oh, yeah, easily. You could sling it over him.
I've been wanting to do like that cold plunge every night.
No, you're not getting him dirty in the water.
No. He's
So what you're saying is you want a couple empty barrels that you can fill up
just
with
don't drink
magic,
out of it after a certain time of
take
day.
that cold plunge, and then drain it.
Actually, I wanted them to drink my bathwater.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm definitely purifying it after you get out.
Purified food and drink of
Yup.
Ragnar.
So, as we get together, we've been kind of told about this guy who's weird. Do we feel a need to deal with that, or I mean?
Do you have any idea? Do you have any heading on the next Kingstone?
Oh yeah, we get directions from the current Kingstone, right? Mm-hmm. So I'll commune with him.
I guess it says head north.
Wow. I mean, you're pretty sure it's in the far northern desert. The Anorak Desert
Does
is
it
where
get
you're fairly
cooler
certain.
when you walk that way?
Is there any that are closer?
I have it written down.
It's not really detecting it. It's picking up. It's saying there's in the sands of or the fire of the sands, which you determine as the Anorak Desert, and then there is the city that never breathes, which is somewhere in the Lost Ocean up north, the northwestern corner.
Going north.
I have an internal map. It's Tahir, it's and then it's the Sword Coast.
Correct. So
It's
it's
not-
Tahir,
it's not
Western
Tahir, it's
Heartlands, and then the Sword Coast.
Tahir, then to there, then to. That's a long trip.
Yeah, we're starting from to here. We're gonna go to there. We'll eventually end up
Somewhere.
To someplace.
To somewhere.
Well, you
Nowhere.
know what?
Over there.
Is there like a
The other
board
ones,
of jobs?
there is like a bulletin board. There's certainly a bulletin board. There's a couple postings. Most of them seem to be, when you're glancing at it, be like, find my lost sheep. Find the cow. A big bold one says, figure out why all the water's drying up.
We can take that one.
But everyone's kind of looking at that one also.
Are there any portals around?
How far does your thing reach? A mile? Not that you can detect, no.
Okay, had to check. Had to check.
Hey, it paid off last time you used it.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
So, as you're all kind of stumbling around the tavern or enjoying your drinks, however you're relaxing momentarily from the heat exhaustion that Rybar has suffered, because everyone else needs recovery when Rybar has heat exhaustion.
Sounds
We had water and shade.
It's still hot.
I had a towel laid out and I was putting cocoa butter on myself.
That's where that
That's what it
smell's
was.
coming from.
There it is. That's a you problem.
God's image is just.
Had at some point. Don't have anymore.
I don't know.
He coincidentally ran out
Sorry,
of
what was
cocoa
it?
butter right as we
I'm
got down.
I drank up. I'm fine now.
Oh, I assumed you, yeah. You didn't have any like exhaustion, but it was still a warm travel through the desert.
So we don't want to live here, right?
No.
No.
So I'm going to go to the Temple of Soon,
So is
give them
your
all my blessing, and then we should just head north.
Why are you giving them your blessing?
That's just the way you say it. They're going to give me their blessing. I don't know. I'm just being nice.
We can stop in so you can say hi.
Isn't that what I just said?
Oh, okay, I'm not fighting this. Yeah, we can go.
Luke, do you want to? Here, I can take him if you want to try and get. Do we need any supplies before heading out?
Yeah. So the money that we got with the gems, I'm gonna put towards a party fund. That way, if we need to buy stuff for the party, we're not stealing Skelgan's gold.
wait? Why only Skilgannon's gold?
Hey,
Because he's the only one who has some.
how much do you have?
Outside of the party fund?
No, just your money, yeah.
Yeah, 85.
How much do you have?
62.
How much do you have?
21.
You have...
686.
Why don't we bump us all up to be at 600 as well and then start party funds?
Because we all have. Well, how much do
That's
you
the
have?
entire party fund that you
I don't
have.
really like to talk about that.
How much do you have?
151.
Here's the thing. We're all good for our personal needs. And if we need to ask for a little help, we can do that. But let's have a party fund. And
So
just keep
what
it at
happened to
2,500.
all the money from the Temple of Soon that they gave you back in Chult?
We lost it when the boat sank.
Yep, some of my money fell out.
All right, no one tried to recover that one.
It was in a chest. The chest went down with the boat.
Should we go back for the chest?
It's a little late. We walked across the desert.
You can
Do
probably
it
still
again?
find it.
Might wash ashore. You
Horse
never
with
know.
no name.
No.
Sorry, a Stegosaurus with a name.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Well, I can help. Wait, I can bring him to do his whole. Hey, how are you? Blessings. Do you want to grab anything that we need before we start
Sure.
leaving town?
Sure.
So-
we could probably use a cart.
Rybar, when you get to the temple,
Am I
it
going
is
with
the
you?
smallest,
walk the entire
simplest Temple of Soon you've heard of. It's literally like a ramshackled shack with a single priest inside who's just doing the daily blessings. There's no luxuries.
On a scale of 1 to 10, this priest is a...
For perspective, like a 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is
They
what's in the
let them
temple?
be priests?
What's it?
You're saying this is what's in the temple?
Now, are we talking coastal 6 or a Midwest 6?
Soon 6.
Oh, soon 6. Okay.
Oh, so outside
Game
of the
store
temple,
6.
beautiful.
Hello.
This guy... Okay. Hey, how's it going?
It's going. So nice to see another worshiper in this area.
Yeah, the only.
Just stopping to say hi.
Well, hello.
Hi. And then I leave.
To be fair, that was best case scenario.
That's true.
No, I'll be like, is everything going well over here?
Yes, I am managing. I receive monthly stipends from the larger congregations further north from into here, and we simply maintain a very small presence in this town.
Okay. What happened?
Are you talking about the temple or the town's situation? Because I couldn't care about the town. The temple, we just don't have anyone around that wants to hang out at the desert.
No, I mean, did you insult somebody?
Well,
Did you?
yes, kind of. I may have inadvertently insulted the high priest of Tahir, saying they were ugly.
Was it true?
Well, yeah, of course it's true. We don't lie. They just didn't want to hear the truth.
Did a tall, knightly man come through here?
Ah, yes, Sir Tristan. He
Yes.
continued north towards Tahir also.
Okay. Was there anything between you two that went down?
No, I don't think so. He came in, he offered a penance and a small blessing, or a donation to the temple, and then left.
We think he's bad luck, and that might be the time you spent with him. Might be why you have all those crow's feet.
Yeah, I think so. What did he
Yeah,
leave you
did-
for
he
a
was talking
donation?
about her.
What did he leave
He
you for a
wasn't talking
donation?
about the temple. He was talking about the priestess.
He left it. He left. He left a single platinum piece. It
We're
was
not
most
there.
generous.
Okay, so maybe we need to, you guys,
Your job.
should we, he's got a platinum piece from Sir
We're not
Tristan.
here.
Oh,
I'm upset.
I'm alone.
Just us two.
No,
Who
you
all
two.
went?
And
I'm talking right
Oh,
now.
yeah, so,
So he's got a platinum piece, and that's what's happening.
Juno, Ben there,
He's not-
and Rybar are in the temple.
There's nothing wrong with
And
money
skill.
ever.
Oh,
But
and
he's
Skilgannon.
having problems.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
he's
what are
having problems
you
since
two
he got one.
troublemakers doing?
We're looking for a cart. And possibly horses.
A car.
Uh,
Then we have
Stegosaurus.
enough room to ride.
The
I would
carpenter.
like to walk. Or not walk.
As you're walking through town, you do find the carpenter has several wagons that he's working on and or ready for sale.
How much?
Are we?
He
are
looks
the
you up and
wagons
down.
going for?
300 gold.
For a wagon?
200.
275.
200.
200.
250.
Hop up on the counter and like put my leg up and say 200.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are you trying to are you trying to persuade him?
Persuade.
To make a persuasion check.
Intimidate.
Or was it
Hold on.
Or intimidate. Make a charisma-based check.
A little bit of both.
Seduce and intimidate?
Yes.
I didn't realize there was a seduction feature.
That's in a
Kidding.
what's it?
17?
Fine, 200.
Nice. We're good at
Get down.
shopping.
I need.
And then
I
any
need
horses?
One more person.
No, I unfortunately do not have any horses, and no one has any spare horses at the moment that I'm aware of.
Then why do you have a cart?
Well, because we were a semi-thriving city until misfortune struck.
Why are you making more carts?
Well, I may as well have a stockpile of supplies, and what else am I going to do with my downtime?
Build houses?
For who to live in?
Fair enough. Fix up the houses?
They're actually in pretty good shape.
Okay.
I could make furniture, but I prefer to make carts.
Okay.
Besides, you just bought one, so now I have a reason to make another.
Yeah, I'm really wishing that I asked for everything before I paid. Actually, we haven't paid.
strap-
We haven't paid.
Uh-huh.
So we haven't completed the purchase.
Well, you did agree to a price, and
Right, but we didn't agree to actually pay the price.
that's... He just kind of stares dumbfounded. So what else do you need?
What else do we need?
Is the cart open? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it-
like a
No,
open...
no, I meant, is it an open cart or does it have a?
No, it is not an Oregon Trail style. It's just a wagon.
Dang. Okay.
Well, you could ask.
We might be walking.
Wait,
This
Do they
sounds
have-
really
do they
terrible, isn't it?
Well, because you could always hook it up to Purvis.
Yeah.
True. All right.
Do they have
I
a
thought that was the
covered
plan from the
one? Do they have a-
beginning.
Do they have a covered one?
Do you have a covered wagon?
Do you see a covered
I could probably get something in like a day or two. I'd have to talk to the blacksmith to make the framing for it, and then, the tanner to make the canvas for it, and...
I need to look at my proficiencies.
Okay. good God.
Dang it, everyone else took those.
So is it a deal?
I need to talk to my party to figure out how much time we have.
Do you want me to start acquiring said materials for a covered wagon?
Sure, since you don't have anything else to do.
Well, I
with
got
your
plenty
downtime.
to do. I got more wagons to make.
But are those going to be sold to you within the next couple days?
No, probably not.
Yeah. All right, we're going to head to the temple.
Okay, so you guys meet up outside the temple.
Lucan?
He was really rude, wasn't he?
It was rude.
Kinda. I got a really good deal.
You did get a really good deal. Thanks for the help. So we might be getting a cart. How long do we plan on staying here?
We can't stay here.
Like a
Does he
day?
look upset? Like when I walk him, does he look upset or does
No,
like
just
is he?
we can't stay here.
I would say
This
he's
is
probably
the place
closer to like
they
a
send
shock.
Ugly priests.
Shock.
This is the armpit
There you go.
of the world.
So it's the place for you?
I mean, it is hot and sweaty,
That.
so.
I kid. That was in bad taste.
That was so harsh. I'm gonna go straight to Purvis. I'm done.
All right.
I'll meet you guys on the road going north. We're going.
So
Stay there.
the sane people in the group. Do we think we can
Did you
wait
just
a
say
day
the
or two?
sane people in the group?
That was a slip.
Comparatively?
That was a Freudian slip.
The sane people?
Or the same people.
Oh, was it same or sane?
Sane.
Oh, okay. I thought you
N.
said sane.
Okay, it was with an N.
Like S-A-N-E.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure I heard it right.
We didn't know if you said same or sane.
Sane.
Well, I'd like not to stay here as long as, you know, for whatever, but why are you asking?
So we can have a covered wagon?
How long is he saying?
A day or two. Otherwise, the wagon's ready to go.
Can he make it ginormous so a dinosaur can pull it?
How big was the wagon? Do you remember?
How big was the wagon?
Like one of those double wide wagons you'd see with like at least two horses side by side. So it would fit around Purvis as is.
Cool. Yeah, it would work.
Might take a slight modification to the
I have
harness,
carpenter's
but-
tools. I can do it at no charge.
He's got like a big old swinging tail. How long does the...
We'll hook it to the tail.
Carpentry
Yeah.
would allow you to extend it.
Or we'll build a cart catamaran. So there's a nice open space right through the middle.
Yeah.
I can make it work. It's my specialty.
It is
Think
indeed.
Think of the imagery later. For now, I think, yeah, I guess we can stay for...
Can we have him remove the wheels and just
You're
put
with
the,
Purvis.
just put the platform up on top like a palanquin?
Do you really
That would take more
That would
time.
take a lot more time.
Carpenter.
At this point,
I can do it on the road.
We should get some material then for that.
Yeah, we should buy some wood.
we'll be walking on a road with
Canvas.
trees. We can cut trees down.
True. Actually. All right, so we'll head back.
Okay.
Do you
Back
need
so
help?
soon?
Do you need-
What if
Just disappear.
I bought the material from you?
And so you don't want a cart?
No, we'll buy the cart and we'll buy the material.
So you want both?
Yes. But you won't have to do any extra work. For say $225.
No, for 300.
How much is the material?
Oh, at least 100.
Fine, 300.
Excellent. I'll get it loaded up for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna like roll like nat one.
So you spend about an hour as he's loading up various planks and 4 additional wagon wheels that are already made and several other pieces of wood into the current cart, and he says, 300.
300.
Thank you much. You can take the cart now.
Cool. We'll bring our dinosaur around back.
Your what?
All right, Purvis, let's go.
When he's distracted.
Back it up.
Exactly.
At which point, yeah, there's just see a Stegosaurus and the rest of us walk around the corner. Yeah.
Hold on. You wanted to
I'll
do
say
something?
just when he's distracted by our Stegosaurus, can I try to steal some like just extra wood?
Sure.
Just because.
Just do a sleight of hand.
If you're having extra wood, just go grab the boat. Just kidding.
I
Do you want me to
make some
assist?
Wands.
That's not a very paladin thing to say. I'm sorry.
It's 22.
Oh yeah. How much more are you wanting to swipe?
Oath of thievery.
And are you wanting like just planks of wood or like his woodworking tools?
Both.
I'd like the tools, please.
Can I do both? I'm gonna
Yeah.
do both.
No problem. So he's clearly distracted by this strange beast in the desert, backing up to the cart.
Do I notice this? The perception.
What's your passive?
Only a 13. So
Didn't know.
probably not. Darn it!
I don't think anyone will notice that.
What was your?
I can
stealth?
assist. I can
22.
assist you on that.
My spell
No,
was
it's
a
just
sleight of
passive
hand.
perception
Oh.
to see if I see what she's doing.
Okay.
So
I felt like I had to
I mean,
find
I'll
somebody's
roll
hand.
my perception.
Skillganon, do you have any blacksmithing
People with a
tools?
20, I don't see it.
I mean, I have.
So as he's clearly
You
distracted,
have the
he's like,
proficiency.
and he kind of like gives you a few pointers on
In
how to
inventory?
modify it in order to hook it up to Purvis from what he's seeing, essentially extending the harnesses over the spines of Purvis is your best bet to at least get it out of his workshop.
Cool. We also need to go to the general store.
Okay.
The one you were just at.
That was a general store? Oh boy. I would also like to purchase some blacksmith tools.
I have some.
No, we have proficiency.
So you want to head to the blacksmith then?
That's what I have.
Why don't I have it too? But he's claiming since it's not.
So your blacksmith tools would be
I
from
now
the
have the carpenter
blacksmith.
tools and I have wood carver's tools. All right. Let's go to the blacksmith.
You see a pretty stereotypical, big human. He's got a big beard. He's bald headed. Says, what can I get for you?
Yes. Question.
Indeed,
Are you a member of the smithing guild?
I am.
Perfect. My name is Lucan. I am a guild representative from Sunbury.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm
Rurik
also
is my
lying,
name.
by the way.
What?
I'm also lying, by the way. I'm not the guild representative. I just work for the guild.
He doesn't know any different at the moment.
We are in need of blacksmithing tools.
Let me take a look. I might have a spare set or two around here. He kind
Perfect.
of goes back into his workshop behind the furnace. Kind of hears some clanking of noise. And he comes out with a rough set of blacksmith tools, but it's everything you would need. Yes.
Perception check.
Oh no.
Guidance on myself. Oh boy.
Not.
Hold on.
Don't tell me you got flashing genius already.
I do not. That is 7th level.
Thank God.
8.
So you do not see Juno loading the blacksmithing tools she already owns onto Purvis.
I just said that. I'm proficient.
Right, but we need to own the tools to
She owns
use
the
I
it.
own the tools.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was
But
trying
you don't
to say.
see that, so you're
Yeah,
buying
right.
a second set.
I'm buying a second set. That way we
Right.
can
Okay.
have 2 people working.
Okay.
Of course, Guildman's discount, 20 silver.
20 silver. Here's a gold. Well, 2 gold.
Well, thank you very much.
Wrong with you?
Well, I do say so myself. Thank you very much. From a craftsman to a fine craftsman.
Was it worth the 25 gold that blacksmith tools usually are?
No.
Was it worth 2 gold?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like I said,
will-
it's a sketchy set at best.
right, that's fine. I'll put it in and then just be like, it's normally worth 25 gold. Let's take it for the 20 silver.
Looks like the handles are rotted.
I mean,
can
they're
make it work.
splintered, but they're not
We have tools
rotted.
we can use to make more tools.
And all you
taking
really
that
care
out
about
of
is the
mine.
metal portions of them anyways. You can make a new stick anywhere.
Right. I'm good at making sticks.
That is a skill.
It is a skill. It's called woodcarver's tools.
So it takes you probably about an hour of some minor modifications to get Purvis properly hooked up where he won't just rip the framework apart. Where are you headed? You said you wanted to head back to the general store or no?
No.
We need weavers.
Why?
Or
Like the actual artisans? We need to buy artisans?
no.
We already bought kids.
Does anyone have leather proficiency? Leather making?
I have
that
leather.
would be Took.
That would be Tusk?
Him too.
Weavers?
No, the leather worker.
I believe Tusk
Didn't-
has leather working.
Well, didn't Tusk leave
But
his
does he have
tools
the
on
tools?
purpose while he was gone?
No, Tusk is...
Tusk is with us.
He's just passed out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
can't we
he's
just
just
take
hanging
it?
out with
Can't we
Purvis.
just borrow
He's
them?
million kids.
Well, it's technically only 10,
we
but
need
yes.
the tools in order to
feel
work
like
the
a
stuff
million.
to make the cover.
So we can't borrow his tools for
You could.
while he's out?
Do you have any leather worker tool? I don't think he has leather working tools.
Mm.
Because a barbarian with his
Yeah,
background
I might
wouldn't
have
that.
a spare set around here. I don't use them too often, but he goes back around behind the forge once again. More hammers clanking and stuff falling off shelves. Comes out with another almost improvised set of leatherworkers tools, but it would get the job done.
That's all we need.
Excellent. I'll throw it in for the generous tip you left.
Perfect.
Cool.
Isn't 20 silver 2 gold?
You're right.
That
You
was
said
me.
it.
No, that was me asking you, not saying in character.
Oh, okay, but you're right. Still, it's still a 10
Generous
to 1.
tip.
Yeah, that's what
Nobody
it
has
is.
learned math here. Nobody.
So is there
I feel bad lying to a guild member.
there's a road out of town, right?
There is a
That's nice.
road out of town. Yes.
Because I'm guessing, I mean, we don't want to be taking this cart off road right away.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to do a few.
Let's go, Bessie.
Some fly leaf.
Bessie.
Purpose.
Perfect.
I
Purpose.
understand. I stand by what I say.
No.
Purpose.
What's the time right now?
At this point, you're looking at 7 o'clock.
So the sun's still up or setting?
It's starting to set, but it's still
We
high
should
enough where you
leave
have light.
tomorrow.
What? You guys don't want to go and have
No,
some
we
fun
should
at
go.
night?
We should go more at night because it's cooler until we get.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, we're,
fair enough. Fair enough.
Are we going into woods now next?
No,
Yeah,
it's
still
still
very deserty.
prairie, deserty. Yeah, a mix of the two. There's not many trees.
We're going through
In
Kansas.
fact, there's no trees.
We're going through Arkansas.
Sure, that too.
Okay.
I was thinking Iowa before the cornfields, but
I thought
Hey,
Arizona.
Iowa gave us stuff. Not. So
No, a
I'm fine
little
with that.
further north.
Okay.
So are we leaving tonight or are we leaving tomorrow?
that is up to you. What
I
are
feel
you
like-
doing?
I think it's smarter to go
Captain
while it's
Lucan.
cooler.
Tonight.
This is a
I
party
got my
decision.
sunstone, I
Oh,
put it
so
on
we're
my
not on a
staff,
voting,
and
so
I
therefore you're not a
find
captain
where we
anymore?
go.
He was
No.
never a captain.
He was self-proclaimed captain.
I mean, I have the
Nah, he was the
biggest
self-proclaimed captain. I'm the one who actually got things working.
All right.
What's that?
What
I
are we
have the
doing?
biggest hammer, so.
I mean, we can get
I don't think we're in hammer measuring competitions right now.
No. I'm
We
just
can
saying,
get going
if
until
there's
we
captain, I should-
don't feel comfortable going any
So
further.
we can't see any
Right.
further.
And then during the day, I can work on fixing up the cart.
Is there some kind of a marshal or a sheriff or a
No, surprisingly, there's not any form of organized law enforcement that you've seen.
Oh, well, we're still at the blacksmith.
Yes.
Do you have an extra anvil?
No.
Yeah, mine is destroyed. I used it so much that the whole point came off the side. That would be great. If
No
we could.
extra anvil, huh?
I do not have any extra anvils, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate. All right.
what about? I'll go to the bar.
I've worn my.
No, you can't really steal that.
I was hoping you were going to bring that up because mine's destroyed.
I'll go back to the bar.
All right. Welcome back.
Now, where's your thieves guild?
What?
Never mind.
Where's your thieves guild? Oh, I meant to say that in thieves camp, but it came out normal.
I don't know if thieves can.
Exactly.
I'm looking for a lawyer. I'm not. Never mind.
No.
Am I with you?
No. I'm just off. I'm wandered around.
Because I was going to say,
What's everyone else
we
doing?
could do deception. And
I'm
say we're
struggling.
looking for the thieves.
Well,
and
that,
roll
besides that.
deception.
This town's got nothing. We need to leave like yesterday.
I mean, it's got a decent population.
Nobody's really good looking.
Spell components? Oh, you don't have those yet.
No, those are walking next to him.
You are such a priest. of
Wait a
Salem.
second.
You're like the right level of shallow. I love it.
So you leaving town tonight or hanging out in town?
That's a good question.
We should go.
Let's go.
We should go.
I guess we're going.
The professional thinks you should go.
We should go.
Who's the professional?
Me, I'm the
I
navigator.
assumed.
Do they have any parasols?
There are some at the general store. They're not fancy,
We're
but
not
they're
going back
functional.
to the general store.
Like
How big are the pieces of wood that you have?
Most of them are a nice green lace with some like semi-reflective material underneath.
I know.
Yeah, I'll buy like 12.
He's got 3.
We could just make something with a shirt and some of the wood.
No.
I'm trying to figure out Rygar's motivation currently.
What do they run?
He's asking a gold apiece.
The purpose tank. It can launch a Rygar.
I'll attempt to negotiate.
Excellent.
Emphasis
What
on
do I have to roll?
Persuasion or deception, your choice. Just let me know the number.
persuasion.
I can assist with the deception.
I could guidance, but I'm not there.
As I pull out my
I don't know.
Temple of Soon priestly robes, I roll a 12. Is this the best price you can do on these?
For one of those backwater temple associates, yes.
That's fine. Hey, you know what? If you want to risk the wrath of,
Oh no, another person's dying.
could I give him 4 gold?
We're gonna be accomplices to another murder.
4 gold.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, thank you. Here's the 3 parasols.
Thank you very much.
Should have given up.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to be closing up shop here pretty quick. I've got some dinner to attend to.
Your wife make nice dinner?
Mm-hmm. She does.
That's right. Good wife will save your life.
You know it. Are you married yourself?
What?
Oh, nothing?
No. We should leave town.
We all said we were leaving and you walked off.
As Rybal comes back to you and a little bit flustered and apparently insists that you leave town now.
I do set up.
I've been
parasols
saying
on the
this.
Tallest.
I'm
We've
not
been
gonna
waiting.
lie. Him saying that we should leave makes me want to stay.
Just because.
But let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, just
I
because.
almost agreed with you.
Almost.
Almost. My
I've
navigator
about 30
skills.
minutes outside of town. I was like, I changed my mind. Let's camp.
All right, let's go camp.
We're gonna-
All right. So you
You
set
go
up.
set up
The back
camp.
of the car.
All right.
Yeah.
So you set up camp for the night.
No. He's gonna get up to set up camp and we keep going.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll go about 10 yards and then stop.
That's
How,
fine.
how tall are you again?
2'6".
I'm bigger than you. I say we keep going.
I am setting up my tent.
All right. So as you all making camp for the night, you know you have your fire started, presumably, unless you're going stealth mode. As the sun begins to set, just over a small hill, about maybe a couple 100 feet further north, you see another small light from a campfire. But other than that, you have a fairly peaceful camping.
Wanna
What
go
are you
check it
doing?
out?
Yeah.
Should we stealthily go over there?
Can I go help with the stuff?
I'm gonna need your help.
Are you activating? Are you
Yeah.
I
activating
got a
your
tombstone.
soon light powers on your armor?
No. I just.
What do you wanna do
I
with
just
that?
want to know if I can help with the stealthing.
I need your help.
Doing what?
Smithing.
I mean, I
mean-
can help too. Plus, I have
Language.
Plus, I have
Sorry.
lucky. So if I don't like my roll,
You have
like-
what?
It's too late. Once you roll, you've decided.
what do you mean? It says if I screw up, I get to do it again.
Oh, yeah, no, you can go. He'll help me.
Oh. Okay, so I'm just saying. So
So, what is everyone doing while
What
they
am I
set up
doing?
camp?
I'm gonna go try and sneak over by the fire.
yeah,
Other
should
fire, not our
both
fire,
of us
other
go?
fire.
you
Yeah.
want both of us?
Mud mask.
Oh,
so-
not stealth.
So I'm using one of my luck charges,
Oh, yeah.
Can I just
All right.
for my own-
and I will say that I have a. Hold please.
20 on stealth with disadvantage.
Got 11 with just a crappy roll.
So I add this, right?
Stealth the road.
23.
Even with your disadvantage?
Why did I just? I totally had a brain fart.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had a
Wait, no,
23.
I just
Excellent. What were you doing again? Sorry, you were doing craftsman.
Checking out the fire. I got a
I'm
23.
helping. I'm helping him with the crafting.
Exquisite fire starting.
That's what.
Oh,
they're-
that was
I-
your stealth.
Yeah, I'm stealthy.
Oh, I'm
going
sorry.
back out there.
Yeah.
I thought you were helping.
Or did you?
Never
did
mind.
you come with?
Yeah.
We both made it.
I don't know. Did we? I rolled
So we can
11.
let's
I
get
got a
some things.
23.
Yeah.
Town's over here. I'm here. You guys went
You
10
kinda
more
gone off
minutes
to the
this
side.
way and set up camp. Who's going further on to go and talk to the campfire?
Me and
Us two, right?
no.
So give me your character, Cody, if you could.
Oh, sorry.
So-
I'm adding tools to my stuff.
So who's going to
The campfire.
this little campfire over here?
Or you want the fire?
There you go. Put that over there.
You have a.
Who's going to the fire?
Me and Juno.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one are you?
So, as you kind of, I'm assuming you said you're being stealthy, correct?
Yeah, yep.
So as you peer over the small dune that you crawled up, you notice a dragonborn sitting in front of a campfire, seemingly solo. The light kind of casts a golden tint on him as it does in the evening, and he does not seem to have noticed you.
Does he seem agitated, relaxed?
He seems fairly
or-
relaxed, enjoying apparently enjoying some kind of meal that he's presumably cooked over the fire.
Does he have a lot of weapons around him?
Give me a perception check on that.
That would be a 5, but can I use another luck charge?
Do you want to use a luck charge?
Sure.
Go for it.
So that would be a 21.
21. You notice a great sword resting next to him properly in its scabbard.
Never used it.
Okay. Okay. So great sword.
You also notice that has maybe not is wearing it, but he has full plate around him. So like he's wearing parts, but he has parts removed, like his helmet, his gloves, and such.
Okay,
And he seems to have his regular camping, like traveling bag next to him.
Does he have a tent set up?
He does not.
He's sleeping under the stars. Okay.
He does have a bedroll on the other side of the fire, but no tent.
And it's about what time right now?
At this point, after you setting up tent, probably 8:39.
I think we should come back. I agree. Come back and maybe.
Look at some stuff a little closer.
You guys ran up there, or did you creep up?
They
slow?
Creeped.
They were stealthing up the.
How long does it take to stealth?
You're presumably moving at half speed, so I mean it was maybe taking him 5-10 minutes.
Well, so there, he's pretty close.
Yeah, he was just a couple hundred feet away, and you noticed when it was
Before
dim
we-
in the
I was
firelight.
saying, before we leave, does it look like he noticed? Like if we watched him for a little bit, does he notice?
Does
our
not seem
fire?
to have noticed you. No.
Okay.
Not our fire
Not
either.
our fire.
If he noticed, he's not showing anything.
Okay.
Okay. What if we stayed and just waited for a little bit?
That would be good. I can't carry hardly anything back because I'm.
Wait, why are you carrying stuff
I'm
back?
three-
Are you
well,
trying
I'm
to
3
kill
feet.
him?
I mean, my question was, did I notice them disappear?
We sent them off.
Well, I mean, okay, did I notice them walk away?
Presumably, because they
3-2.
said they were going to go investigate the fire.
And they don't hear me screaming, how is it up there? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, well in that case, I was not aware of that fact.
No, I was just helping. Does he not hear the banging and the meddling that's going on?
Have you started doing blacksmith and stuff?
I don't have the proficiency. That's what I need.
Well, I know,
for
but that's
you
why
for.
that's why I'm standing next to you. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for us to get started on that.
I was letting them do their thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So they snuck over and it doesn't seem to have noticed them or your fire so far. And you can see them kind of like start to crawl back down towards you as if they're returning. Now, what are you two doing?
Is there a rock nearby?
There's
Like
a couple.
decent sized.
No, nothing large. Nothing large enough for
We
an
have a
anvil.
bunk.
I mean, Purvis, but
All right.
Just gonna make a scoop.
Tusk's
Pick it up and
mind.
drop.
Tusk's hat. It's an animal. Dang. We need something to hit it on.
Skilgannon's head.
Ooh.
Shoulder, like the pauldron.
I need you to hammer it though.
I don't care if I wreck it. I'm trying to get new armor anyway.
All right. Will that work? It'll be a weird bend, but we want a weird bend.
Okay, and what are you trying to make out of this?
Metal that's going like that.
Oh, yeah.
trying to-
You could forge that over his plate mail.
We want to hoop it so that it goes up, and then you put the.
Yeah, and then we can build like bunk beds inside of it for all the kids.
Sure.
These kids.
Sure.
I tell you.
So are you studying that, or you wait until they get back from the scout?
Oh, yeah, I guess we decided we were gonna. Do
I
that.
figured we were going to like lay out the material, get
Okay.
the fire going.
So
it's
you're
hot
doing
enough
normal
to-
campsite side, but you're not started forging yet.
No.
Rybar, what are you doing?
Well, you guys can clearly see that I
We don't
cast
start the
unseen
noisy
servant,
stuff.
Yes,
until we
and
know
you
if
have a
they're
little
good or
floating
bad.
cap that's walking around.
and I set up my towel inside my 2-man tent, which is 10 minutes away from you guys. And I go inside, and you see the masseuse come in after
You
me.
look like,
And then I cast invisibility, and I return to town.
Of course you do. All right, we will come back to you in 1 minute.
Of course you do.
Nix and wait. Oh yeah, Juno was stealthing. Yeah, so Nix and Juno, what do you do? What are you informing the rest of the party of?
I'm just gonna let them know. Is a dragonborn over there? He's got a big ass sword and some shiny ass armor.
how shiny?
I mean, I saw it in the dark.
What color Dragonborn again?
What color was he?
You didn't quite catch a true color, but it seemed to be reflecting golden light off of him.
Gold-ish.
Or brass or copper.
The firelight was definitely making it harder to tell.
That's what I saw.
The player Kyle wants to know how the horns were going. That'll tell me exactly what I'm dealing with.
They did not pay attention to that.
Okay, so that other fire is just some dude up there, just another dragonborn up there,
So I feel like we can start the pounding
yeah.
of metal, and if he comes, we'll just be ready.
Where's Rybar?
I assume he's in his tent.
You saw me.
Getting a massage.
You 100% know where I'm at. I have been getting a public massage. I'm in my PJs. I had a mud mask on. The unseen servant held up a towel so I could use the restroom in private.
That's what his horns looked like. Not that you were really paying attention, but
Okay. I was like, well, I painted.
Why would your
that's fine.
character
We
care
can
about
start
the
going. Alright,
horns?
so what are we need to roll for this, or we just smash
no.
it?
If you're gonna start, by the way, this is not the color, but that's what he looked like.
The Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm back from being stealthy.
Okay, so as you start forging or pounding metal on metal to shape the
Hoops.
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 Who's the owl? No. Yeah, that is not very complicated. Very well within your skill range. I would not
Yours,
need
not
a.
mine.
Yeah, no, his. Sorry, you're just standing there taking a beating.
No.
No, I took.
He's
shoulder.
the one with the
I
proficiency.
I'm the one who's the proficiency.
Oh,
Finish.
gotcha.
I don't have the
I
proficiency.
took the shoulder.
I'm assisting.
I took
He's
the pants
pounding it
off.
on his own.
Gotcha. So as you put your pauldron on the ground and use that to form the metal, you notice that now it has a nice dimpling effect across the whole thing by the end of this.
My shoulder.
Your shoulder, yes, your pauldron.
It's magical.
Well, it might fix itself, but right now he's done
Okay.
beating on it.
Perfect.
Because remember, it's the glimmering or shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it repairs itself.
Yeah.
The Shining warned you about. Wait, no.
No, they did do that too. Rybar, back to you.
Oh God.
Short march back to town.
Yeah, it's only about 30 minutes.
Well,
And if that was on, what's that?
That's at a walk on a.
Well, yes. So if you're hustling, maybe it takes you 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm hustling.
Yeah, I mean, the town's fairly quiet. It looks like most places have shut down or closed up for the night. The tavern is still a little... You can see the firelight coming out of the front window, and you can see a couple patrons leaving. But for the most part, all of the shops are kind of shuttered down, quiet. The whole town's just kind of gone to sleep or gone to, shut down for the night.
I'm going to the merchants.
Yeah, door's locked.
Does his house above it?
No, it looks like it's behind it.
Okay. I'll go. I'm invisible, so I'm going to go right up and check in there and see what's going on.
What you can see is, it's about that time frame. So you can see some dishes on a counter next to a basin of what would have had water. It appears that he's been in bed. You can see at least two people laying in the bed under the covers.
Man, she didn't do anything. All right.
What are you gonna do?
Going inside.
How are you getting in?
Oh, there's no open windows or.
Well, there's a small window in the front, the main door, and then the small window leading into the back of the house that you can see, but there doesn't appear to be another entrance. Just the front door. Unless you can fit down the chimney.
I can.
Alright, Santa Claus.
I'm like, wait, is Brayden playing Santa Claus in character now too?
I'll just quietly check. Nothing's open, or it is open.
No, the windows don't seem to open at all. They're more like fixed pane windows. And the door is locked. The chimney is presumably open, and there's not currently a fire going in there.
Do I have to give you some kind of a check to get up there?
How proficient are you in dexterity? Or what's your dexterity?
Forget it. I cast Unseen Servant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell it to go and lock the door and let me in.
Alright, so this unseen servant appears inside the house,
Yeah.
turns the lock, opens the door, bows to you as you enter.
My
It also
phone's
has
the
music.
noisiest phone on the planet.
It also plays music as you enter.
So, as the unseen servant swings the door open, surprisingly well maintained. There's no creaks, no squeaks. It's very quiet.
It's a trap.
I'm gonna go in the room,
Okay.
take a peek. Who's in there?
From what you can tell, is the merchant that you saw, and presumably his wife.
And does she look like a nice person?
And she's definitely not the most attractive individual you've seen.
It makes me really upset that that's what you answered. Does she seem like a nice person?
She's asleep, so not quite snoring, but heavy breathing. You couldn't tell much about her personality.
Do I have a bag
This
of
is getting out of control, Brayden.
Do I have a bag of holding?
I do.
I'm going back.
Going back to your camp?
She saved his life.
Okay.
Thank
So-
God for the wife.
Well, a happy wife is a saved life, I guess.
Is that an apple a day reference?
No,
Does he have
that's
anything
exactly
cool in
what
the
he
house?
said.
Basic household supplies, table or plates, cups, some silverware. You haven't, well, unless you want to look around, you don't know where he's keeping the gems.
Anything religious?
No, not that you can see.
All right, I go back to bed. I go back to bed.
All right. So back at the camp, as you're beating on metal, you notice that from the other side where the campfire was, the campfire goes out, and that's about all that you notice.
Do I notice if I'm paying attention? Like, kind of.
Are you actively observing, or?
Yeah, so I'm kind of like watching and just.
Oh yeah, because it's behind a dune, all you see is the campfire go out.
Because we're still sitting over by the fire.
No, we moved.
We
went
did.
Back.
Okay.
Can I? Because I see the fire go out. Can I try and stealth back that way?
Yeah, if you want to head
Yeah,
back that
because
way.
we don't want them to hit the guy to notice our fire anyway.
So,
it's actually
as you sneak
At
back,
this point, it's too late. He can see the fire and he can hear the clanging.
I'll say it's more
Oh.
of the blacksmithing that's probably drawing his attention rather than the
What are you
campfire.
talking about? I'm very quiet with it.
You
Bang,
might be
bang.
when you're using your own head as the hammer.
No, I'm too good looking for that.
Also, I completely forgot that I have a right tool for the job feature. So if his smithing tools break, I can spend an hour to make new ones.
All right. So you had the tools at all the time.
I really did.
Well, can you make an anvil then?
No, because that's not part of smithing tools. That's the one thing you need something
Don't
else.
worry, don't worry. We got my armor. We'll fly.
Nix. As you crawl back up to the edge of the dune, you do notice that he seems to be just kind of standing around, or more still sitting. But you see that all of his armor has been put on, and he has his sword in his hand this time, not drawn, but actively, next to him.
Does he seem to be kind of like on edge or like looking
More of
in our
he's
direction?
now facing your direction, but he doesn't seem to have really been acting hostile at all. More of just aware of it.
I'm just gonna stay
Okay.
In his defense,
and watch.
we're really sus. We're just a group banging out in the middle of the night.
I mean, you are a rock band, so.
That's true.
We're the Sesh Raptors.
I don't know how to do it without making it an innuendo.
That's fair.
That's not how it works.
So, throughout the course of the blacksmith and then the forging process that they are now attempting to fulfill,
We just need 5.
Five?
Five
Okay.
hoops to cover
so it takes you about 2 hours to form a couple bands of iron.
What we need.
For the most part, the Dragonborn doesn't seem to really care. He's more of just being aware of your presence.
Okay.
When I get back,
Yes.
what stage of this crafting happening?
It looks like they're fitting it into the wagon itself. So you can see what they're attempting to do, but they haven't finished the
What
project
are they
yet.
attempting to
So
do?
I'm.
Make it a covered wagon like the Oregon Trail.
Out of metal?
Well, you have to have
Complete
metal
with
ribbing
dysentery.
to put
Yes.
the cloth over.
They're building the frame, the metal bands that support the canvas cover.
Where have you
They're
been?
hoops.
Was your massage good?
I was half asleep.
Until
That's
the
a
banging
good
started
massage,
waking them up.
Nice bang and massage.
Yeah.
I guess
No!
I'm going to.
No! Bonk.
I deserve that.
So what's up with the fire?
It's out.
It's
No,
a-
the guy over there.
yeah, the fire that's out. You put out the fire.
He put out the fire.
Yeah.
Correct. Pretty much once they started
You want to go see
banging
what's
on
going
metal,
Do you have dark vision?
I I can see 100.
Where have you
I can see
been?
60.
Yeah, I can see 100.
He's been enjoying
So
a
we
personal
don't need the
masseuse
light
in his
anyway.
tent.
Am
I
I
can
with
see
you?
300 feet.
I don't know,
now.
are you?
This is
I guess
I think
by
further than
myself.
300
Well, I
feet
was just
away.
coming to back
He's
you up.
about 300, but
So
he's
if you
over
wanna
the
do
behind a
something,
dune.
You know.
So you got a
I can
small
assist
hill
or help
blocking your line
if
of
he
sight.
comes at you.
You know what? I mean, at this point, I'm downright just ready to scream over the dune. What's he doing over there, Nix?
They even know I left.
No, we're hammering
You guys are
away.
busy. Yeah.
All right, I think we just camp for the night.
All right. And as you settle down, finally, to camp for the night, we will take a short scheduled break.
With more technical difficulties.
No technical difficulties. All right, welcome back. So, the rest of your rest or the evening is uneventful unless you choose to cause an incident.
Can I, once he starts going to sleep, can I watch until he like tries to like sit down and takes his armor off again? See if he does.
Yeah. How long do you want to wait?
Does he look sleepy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, if you sleep, I
If
watch.
they-
I sleep, you watch.
Yeah. I'm assuming my friends are going to sleep soon because I stopped hearing clanging and banging of the.
You consider us friends?
Well, I guess.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Is it friends in quotes?
Huh?
Is it friends in quotes?
Sure. No. Sure.
So you wait like 2 hours,
Yeah.
and he doesn't seem to be getting ready to lay down anytime soon.
I want us to go charging over the hill.
I don't think I pick up that he's not dangerous.
Doesn't seem to be hostile towards you, no. He's
don't
clearly
you go-
aware of you around over the hill, but he doesn't seem to care too
Why
much.
don't you go over there and show him your legs?
My
You're deceptive. Well, do like you
Give
did
him
with
a
the other
hi,
guy.
How are you?
Well, just go over there and say hey, and then show him your legs like you did the other guy.
no, I was just because that costs money.
You never
And I
know.
got yelled at
This might also
for
cost us
spending money.
But
Yeah, that's
what if it
good.
works?
Can
I yelled
I
at her.
kind of like slowly get closer to him?
Sure, you can approach. Stealthily or regularly?
Stealthily because I'm leery
Okay.
a little bit.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I would also like to say I didn't yell at you for spending
Assist?
money.
Can I assist her?
I yelled at
Are
them
you
for
there?
letting you spend money.
Yeah, I'm there, right? This is why.
Oh, and you can't assist in stealth, but you can also stealth if you'd like.
9.
Okay.
Do you want me? Do you want me to? Do you want me to
You
roll?
don't have advantage?
Only on rocky terrain.
Next, do you want me to do it?
You can try and stealth. That's fine. Whatever. Wait.
25.
25.
Features?
You're stealthy as a mouse.
Okay, what am I doing?
So,
What should I do?
what are you doing? That's a question.
Next,
So,
what should I do?
Nix, as you begin to approach, you see him turn his head in your direction. He says, "You know you don't need to hide. You're welcome to join me."
Oh,
I'm just gonna walk down gracefully, acting like I didn't
He
just
only
fall
knows
down the
about her?
sand dune.
He specifically seems to have directed his attention
okay.
to her.
So I'm just gonna stay in the shadows.
I'm just gonna walk down, act like I kind of fall down and then get up and just.
So as you get closer, you do have night vision, correct?
Yeah. Well, I have
Dark vision? Yeah, dark
220
vision.
feet.
Okay. Well, it is, void of color. The general style of horns does indicate that he's presumably a gold dragonborn.
A gold dragonborn.
Yes. So, what brings you out this way? At least to my camp.
Point back in my direction. We're camping.
You are camping where?
Over that way. Can I point?
From where the presumably smiths were attempting to craft something, correct?
Yes.
Excuse me, we were practicing.
Yes. They
Ah,
think they're
well.
they're smiths. Yes.
What brings you out to Crioth? I don't think I caught your name.
I'm Nyx.
Pleasure to meet you, Nix. I'm Dracaros.
Jacaros. We're traveling north, and that's
To here, are you?
yes.
I come from Tahir. I'm a knight of the court there.
How do you spell his name?
Drakaros.
Please don't autocorrect. Please don't autocorrect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why did you put your armor back on?
Oh, because I heard strange sounds coming from over the hill, and I wasn't quite sure whether you would be friend or foe, but you seem polite enough.
Are you traveling alone?
I am.
Where are you headed?
Well, I just left Crioth. I am in search of a potential threat out in the desert, but nothing to be worried about, I assure you.
What kind of threat? We're traveling.
Yes.
See, so I need to. I don't know.
Well, I would avoid the larger sand dunes as the sand dragon is rumored to be awakening. So attempting to locate it before it decides to wreak havoc on the neighboring kingdoms.
Oh, there's such thing as a sand dragon. Okay. Where do you think it is? Where do you think it's heading?
Presumably somewhere in the desert,
Well,
but
yeah.
well, you don't need to get smart with me. You asked, and I'm answering the question.
Like
Sorry, sorry.
anywhere around here.
No, I believe it's further south in the desert itself. So if you're heading north to here, you should have no issue with it. But be on the lookout.
Have you noticed anything weird about your travels? Like
Weird in what way?
like things going bad.
Well, everything always goes bad eventually.
Quickly.
No, not that I've noticed, but I haven't seen much around this part either. So, would you care for a cup of tea? Mutton? Anything?
Since you're offering, sure.
He holds out a cup and you take some hot water from a pan that was now lukewarm, but and he kind of hands it out in a general direction towards you, but it doesn't appear to be directly at you.
Can you see where I am? I'm assuming so.
Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Calm.
It appears that he knows your general location, but he doesn't necessarily see your exact location.
Lower the cup.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch. What are you?
I'm a gnome.
Oh, he puts it down almost to the ground. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. If you haven't been aware, I have difficulty seeing things.
You push your fire out.
Sorry, at this point, can still get to be kind of stumbling around in the dark.
Sure.
Like I go to the bathroom or something late at night. I can't see anything. Turns on the charm and just lights up the armor.
Suddenly, Nick sees over the hill. There's a beacon erupt. Just a straight beam
Most
of
people-
moonlight shooting into the sky.
Is that
Most
a
people
casino?
don't want to be seen when they're going to the bathroom.
Well, I'm sorry.
Skilligan is like, everyone look at me.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to stub my toe on another barrel or something.
Please have as Dracaris motions almost awkwardly to a log that's been next to the cold fire now. Please feel free to help yourself to any of the food that's around.
Would you care if my friends had some?
Certainly. They're more than welcome to join you. As long as they mean me no harm, of course.
Yes.
So do I come up out of the hill and trip and fall and
I'm gonna just whistle.
Oh.
As our signal.
So as Juno just stealthily materializes out of nowhere,
and then falls and trips and then stands up? Oh shit!
as you fall and trip and you start muttering under your breath, you see Dracaris kind of turn his head to your direction. Mm-hmm. Another gnome?
A dwarf.
No.
More short folk.
She's short, yes, but very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And can cook.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys
Well, perhaps you can grade my primitive cooking skills.
I have a question.
Yes?
This dragon, what is it?
He's a
sand
dragon. Sand dragon?
Do you think he's hungry?
Presumably, if the myths are true, he's been slumbering for several hundred years.
Okay. Do you know what he eats?
Do not, unfortunately.
Okay. 'cause we
I
have a lot
would
of
take a
kids in
wild
with us.
guess at anything that moves.
Yeah, we have kids with us. We could.
You're traveling the desert with children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not always the smartest people.
Well, I mean, if they are an inconvenience to you, I could certainly take them back to Tahir with me.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not
can't.
my sole decision. I was just asking about.
No.
No.
We're not doing that. And I'm teaching my kid how to be sneaky.
Oh, that's right.
Obviously, I'm very good
I
at
know. I got this one kid. He's kind of wearing on me.
But
He's learning
please,
how to cook.
is this all of your group? Nix?
No, we have like 5 to 8 more. Like I can't imagine how many kids I have. How many kids do
eight.
we
You
have?
got a
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I will.
10 kids. Oh, okay.
I will be open. My
Ones.
rations are, or are cooked at least, was limited, but you are welcome to partake in whatever's left.
Do you want to come?
You would like? Are you asking me to join you in your camp, or remember, I can't see you.
Oh, that's right.
As you point in
Yeah, that's what I meant.
directions.
Yeah.
So all he heard was, "So do you wanna?"
That's the join you.
He's just like, "I am getting mixed signals."
Can I pull out the torch out of my adventuring gear?
Sure. Yeah.
Is he blind?
And so as you light up the torch, he is an actual gold dragonborn with scales that glimmer, wearing plate, and his eyes are misty white like he's blind.
Oh, so that doesn't even help him.
No.
So how are you tracking the sand dragon? Just out of
Other senses?
oh, okay.
You get
Does it
sonar.
smell funny?
Well, you don't smell the worst thing that I've smelled recently.
I don't smell it.
You're not the worst thing I've smelled recently, no.
But I meant like the.
Oh, he's hitting on you now.
I meant. You can't see me.
Yeah, but he can still hit on you.
Again, he's receiving mixed signals right now. He's like, do you wanna...
I meant, do you want to go back to our camp?
Do you want to come back?
Well,
to
if you
woods?
invited me into your camp, then I will be obliged to accept.
Oh my gosh, it's a
Should we guide him?
date.
I was about to say, yeah, you're going the wrong way, bud.
How do we guide him?
I will follow you.
I'll give him a rope to hold on to.
That's not necessary. I'll follow you.
Oh. He's gonna go. I'm gonna walk back to our camp.
Okay, and he keeps a spry pace right behind you.
Do you see me coming over there?
Yes, well, you see a moonbeam.
Yeah,
You see
like,
a beacon of hope standing off about 20 feet from the camp.
I'm gonna
Taking
pick
a
a rock
piss.
and throw it out and be like, turn that shit off. God.
They can see you
Yeah.
from
So at
past.
the
We don't know
risk-
who
at
else
the
is
risk
around.
Of calling for an attack roll. Where do you hit?
I'm gonna try and hit him in the chest of the plate. Just 'cause
Oh yeah, you just throw a pebble in a direction.
Oh, that was
Little
so nice.
dink.
Turn that shit off. Hit my torch.
Are you over there PM when she does this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm blinded by the light.
All right, so I'll get up since
Really? Oh,
since the sun came up.
It's true.
Hey, it's the one thing I've got going for Skill Gainer right now. Let me use it. But no.
So
Like this.
the rest of
What are
you
you
see
doing?
Nyx and Juno walking back over the hill with about a 7.5-foot gold dragonborn tailing behind, in full plate with a greatsword.
I turn off the beacon of hope, as it's now being called.
It is absolutely going to be called that now.
Next, Juno,
Yes.
was this the other fire?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is Jakaros.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hi, I am Skill Ganon.
Skilganon, an intriguing name.
We call him Skilly.
I see. I assume you're most skilled with the blade.
He's not.
And you, young one.
Young one.
I'll take that.
What's your name?
Lucan.
Lucan. Another intriguing name. You...
Elf.
Ah, that explains much.
Oh. F. Elf. Yeah, I'll say F. No L.
And is this the... Nyx, is this the rest of your company?
Oh no, we got Purvis over there. And then, there. God, you can't see Rybar. I don't know. Did you?
You can't see
Oh,
any of
Oh, the
us.
sun came out.
Oh, I didn't know you came out of your tent. And
I'll
then
start coming back.
this one over here, the other one over here between me and Juno is Rybar.
Ah,
And then our kids are
Rybar.
sleeping.
Wait,
Why are you saying you're talking weird? Why are you verbally advising where people are?
Rybar...
You forgot our friend Tusk.
He
Oh, yeah,
wouldn't
Tusk.
be related to a firebrand, would you?
So you've heard of us.
I've heard of the elder firebrand, yes. He formerly goes by, I believe, the name of Papa Firebrand.
Yeah.
Are you any relation?
He's my grandfather.
Ah, a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it
We've
is.
had...
What's wrong with your eyes?
I don't need them.
At all?
You cannot have them.
He doesn't use them.
Yep, he's heard of the firebrands, all right.
I mean, have you tried healing?
Yes. Unfortunately, it's simply, what do you call it? Natural occurrences. Or perhaps it would be a penance of of my faith.
What's your faith?
Well, perhaps you've heard of the Lady of the Night.
Let me tell you.
That sounds misdirecting.
Sure. You worship a brothel?
No. I'm sorry. There might be some misunderstanding.
Oh, I also am a priest of Soon. So
I am
I
not.
get it.
I am not a. I'm sorry. I do not. Is.
So now, he's blind. I'm trying to see how blind he is.
Yeah.
He's blind, but you're distracting me.
I'm like, 3 what?
I'm like, what are we trying to say over here?
Not saying anything. I'm just testing his blindness. I'm sorry.
F?
He does,
W?
he does not seem to react to you making finger gestures.
He still knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Hmm?
He still knows
what he
what he's
said.
doing, right?
Maybe. He's not reacting one way or the other.
Stranger says
When
So-
they've got milky white eyes, I do.
he worships a brothel. Dude, there's the church I'm signing up for, buddy. Forget.
All right,
Soon.
you said that you were not a
I'm
priest
sorry.
of...
I'm not a priest of Soon, but I do have respect for Soon's worshippers,
Penance?
if you call it that.
Lady of the Night is what?
Who? Whom?
A Lady of the Night is why?
No, I don't believe you're quite ready for that enlightenment. Unless
ready.
you enjoy pain.
Oh, he does. He's a
She a Lady
firebrand.
of Pain?
Pain, suffering, darkness.
I don't think I like this guy.
I think
What's
I
her
really
name?
like this guy.
Well, we are not permitted to speak her name outside of the holy temples.
Oh.
Can you draw a picture? Sorry, that might have
A
been
blind guy
rude.
driving.
That might have been rude.
That's so insensitive.
Come on, really?
I'm assuming before he lost his vision, he saw.
Lucan, when you assume you make an ass out of you and you, because I am perfect.
Does he have iconography of some kind?
He will be pulling out a holy symbol as soon as I can find the correct symbol.
-1, religion check.
Do
On
do
the
do
way.
do 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 do.
Is this the Lady of Pain from Sigurd?
I
Yeah,
always
it's-
forget that I'm actually
Just cooler
good
than the Soon
at
church,
religion
just
just
saying.
because I
might
have
switch it.
intelligence.
Now
He,
that I join soon.
There you go.
It's a +4.
his holy symbol appears to be a female's face surrounded by blades in a circular shape.
I guess I'll do a religion check to see if I've ever.
Not very good.
Likewise.
Can I ask a question?
Very
Does it, and maybe I can't ask this now, but does it seem that any attention has been brought to us
street dome.
because of this, the beam of, heaven coming down by other people around us? You know what I'm saying? Like, was negative attention brought to us from other people that could attack us?
Are you asking Jakaros?
Yes.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Just because. Making sure.
What was your religion check?
12.
12.
It's you having thoughts that it might be something from Sigil or the Outer Realms.
Alright.
Tell 'em what they're looking
Can I try?
Sure, give me a religion check.
Paladin without a faith. So I'm shopping around at this point.
Guidance, of course.
Of course.
Soon wasn't the right fit.
17.
You're
Yeah,
so
it's
wrong.
the lady from Sigil, the Lady of Pain.
Oh, it is the Lady of Pain from Sigil?
What is she offering?
Cody knows absolutely nothing about her.
Raven knows too much. But Rywork does.
I know that she's in Sigil. She runs Sigil and controls the coming and going.
Powerful enough to
In
keep God
Sigil,
I feel like
correct.
that's all Lucan would
The
probably...
Lady of Pain always knows, hears all lies whispered into the tepid ears and dark bedchambers of all the great manors, sees every hand that slips into open pockets on every bustling street, and feels the dagger that burns in the belly of every trusting fool.
We should avoid this one.
Oh, whoops.
So, I'd ask again, what brings you out this way, if you are not hunting the beast of the sands?
Oh, we shipwrecked.
Oh, a most unfortunate circumstance, I assure you. Or I'm sure.
We need to head north.
Well, you are always welcome to visit our temples in Tyr. Or Tahir.
I'm like, isn't Tyr another god?
Sorry, Tahir. Not there.
We might just have to check it out.
Excellent. Would you perhaps care to accompany me on a hunt?
Yes. What?
Or perhaps I can accompany you back to Tahir.
What kind of hunt?
Well,
Sand dragon.
the beast of the sands, the sand dragon.
That sounds terrifying. We have kids.
Yes, I did tell your friend Nix that I could certainly take the kids with me back to the temple, to have them raised properly if you would like.
No, where
Take 'em.
so,
I want to go and smack her upside the
so
head.
They don't belong to her. They belong to the guy over there.
sleeping.
As Tusk is out drunk.
Yeah. So what we're doing is training them.
Yes, they would receive proper training and education and being raised.
I am giving them proper education and training in.
Luca?
But are you sure traveling across a desert, getting shipwrecked, and simply...
They weren't shipwrecked.
Oh, so you acquired them in the desert.
No, they shipwrecked with us.
They shipwrecked. Oh, they did shipwreck
Yeah.
with us.
There you go.
In our defense,
We shipwrecked multiple times.
in our defense,
Well, it
so
does
far,
seem perhaps you should be worshipping the Lady of Misfortune rather than soon.
Hey, that was a good one. I like that. This guy.
I worship the god of crafts. Sorry.
Ah.
No, I'm teaching them trades.
Craft services?
Gone?
we've not lost any of the kids.
We haven't.
Yeah. If anything,
They've always come back.
amazing.
When it comes
That's
to these
true.
kids, 0 body count.
That's true.
Honestly, though, but this could be a
You
good
you
example.
worship Wukeen?
Gond?
Oh, Gond.
Is that the correct one?
God is the
Joaquin.
deity of invention
Yeah.
and crafting. Joaquin is the deity of money.
I like money, but I worship Gond.
Okay.
This could be a good
So your holy symbol would be a gear.
I'm not that religious.
This could be a good opportunity to show the kids proper fighting, Come on.
Or we leave them with Papa Tusk.
I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting a dragon. That's always fun.
I think so too.
We can fight a dragon, but we should not bring the kids with.
No. But,
But
they can stay
It would be
themselves.
excellent knowledge for them to observe.
Maybe when they're not 8.
Well, mine's
That is
like 6.
far old enough to learn the art of slaying evil.
But not a freaking dragon.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, they can stay on Purvis with Unky Tusk off in the distance. It's not
This
like
is a sand dragon, right?
Correct.
So it's going to pop up wherever it wants, which might be right under Purvis. Do you want to risk Purvis?
Yeah, I've got a kid on that dinosaur too, the same as you, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not really
I'm not asking about the kid.
I'm just saying they can watch from a distance, and a very nice god would not go after the kids.
Yeah, guess what? You don't live in that world.
I'm like, have you seen the D&D gods?
I'm not talking about the D&D god. I'm talking about the table god.
Have you met the DM? He's going after the kids first.
No, he'll wait. He'll make sure to. He'll wait to kill him until JJ's here.
That's actually
You clearly
probably... No, he'll do
could
it while
see-
JJ's gone.
We'll never see.
But you can't see. How far out can you perceive?
I am quite proficient in the combat arts within 30 feet.
Interesting.
I want a piece of that.
Yeah, if you want to
Blind fighting?
we'd be happy. We'd be
Blindsight,
happy to travel with you. I don't know that we are keen to run into a dragon, but if one comes along,
Well, and not so much as run into the dragon, as much as it seems to be stirring and awakening,
Oh, so kill it before it wakes up.
ideally.
I'm down for killing it before it wakes up.
You want to kill sleeping things?
A dragon?
Okay.
I think I could probably kill something sleeping.
Uh huh.
If only his wife wasn't there. That was Cody, not.
But yeah, no, I sure.
Excellent. Well, I would most certainly enjoy your company, especially since your friend Nick seems to be very welcoming to strangers.
He's quite pleasant.
I'd say
what
that's
do you mean
probably
by
a
that?
fault.
What have I done?
No, not he said Nick's.
I know, but what have the rest of us done? We're unpleasant?
No.
No,
I'm not
you all
trusting.
seem quite
Over the
friendly.
table,
Okay.
Nix was over there saying salacious things, and
Wait, Nick, are you over there showing leg again?
No.
He can't see.
I can't see.
she gave him the, hey, do you want to? And then she did sign language that he couldn't see.
Does he speak telepathically?
No, he's speaking verbally.
Like, I mean, can he read minds and can
You
he
don't
see
know.
images? Can I do a
Do you have a way of detecting thoughts or detecting if people can read thoughts?
no? Can I just ask him?
You can ask them.
Can you read people's thoughts to help you with your communicating and your
Um,
sensory?
No, that's not a traditional training.
I'm just saying because you don't have sight, some other senses are heightened.
Correct.
So do you have like a sixth sense?
I have trained my senses, yes.
Okay.
You're welcome to give me an insight check if you would like.
Well, I
His
mean,
dragon
what's it gonna
sense is
do?
tingling.
It'll tell if you tell him the truth or if he's hiding something.
20.
Yeah, he's hiding something, but you're not quite sure what.
Okay.
But I'm guessing it's like well into the morning at this point, like in like after midnight.
Yeah, it's probably about midnight because this would have happened in the first 2 hours that Nix was keeping watch.
Okay. Well, how about
Are we doing this in the morning?
I was about to say, yeah.
Now.
Well, I was getting ready to lay down for the evening, unless you wish to continue traveling at night. But
It's
I was getting
cooler
ready to
at
make
night.
camp for the night before your polite friend stumbled upon my campsite.
I could use a rest.
Yeah,
Prepare.
Resting would be
I'm
fine.
gonna climb a
I
tree
am
and grab
not
some
ready
eggs for
There's no
breakfast in
trees.
the morning. Oh, there isn't?
Nope, you're
There's
on
not?
like a prairie.
Well, there's not a cactus
Before
or
this, do we
anything?
want to fill up
cactus?
the
Yeah, there's a couple
Can I
cacti around.
climb the cactus then
Yeah.
and grab some
I'll-
eggs out
I'll
of
burn
from the
rest
owl
of my
Yeah.
spells
for
to
the
put-
breakfast for the
to
morning?
Sure.
I didn't realize it
water
was an
in
owl.
the.
Well, the owl's in the
And I'll
cactus.
purify it.
No, I'm creating water.
So,
And
if
I'm
there's
just
nothing else you wish to do,
Just being
the rest of the
observant.
evening is some
Just in
pleasant
case.
conversations, but uneventful.
Cool.
So you will, of course, achieve your long rest. I assume Lucan needs it for some of your abilities.
Bunch of stuff.
A bunch of stuff.
Your sword will be a +1.
So as the morning sun starts to creep over the horizon,
Oh, no, it's
it's
magic.
casting almost a reddish tint over everything in the campsite.
Well, technically, I mean, so the original Warhammer was a +1, but we
I'll
technically got
narrate
rid of
for the dragon.
something new.
Okay.
I can't do magic.
I'll be like,
Yeah, that's fine.
the sun
You
is a
have a
reddish
magic
tint as
weapon?
it rises.
I can feel its warmth. It is nice to have a second set of eyes.
And he's gonna,
Are you
I'm gonna
usually
say,
range?
kind of
I
a
start out
kind of
range,
a
but that doesn't
dull
go well,
green
then I switch.
sage
You'll stay range.
and brown
I'll do
tannish
the-
dirt. Did you ever see?
I did. I
Okay.
saw until I swore my allegiance to the Lady of Pain.
Yeah, to
Excellent.
hit and damage.
And I'm just gonna keep telling
It's
him
mine.
things that he probably doesn't need to know.
Infusion.
And roll for insanity before he goes crazy with
Did she take your sight?
No, I willingly gave it up.
Oh, to her?
Customize.
Indeed. Every worshipper offers something that is dear to them in service to the lady.
11, sweet.
I really like ice cream.
It's more personal to you.
These kids are really dear to me.
I really like ice cream. Are you trying
Juno
to
is
kill the
evil.
kids?
If you only knew
I'll
what I
offer
had to
my
go through as a
gleaming
kid.
armor.
It's again something that's very near and dear to your heart most often.
It's always on my chest.
Well, perhaps you can get it off your chest someday.
Yeah, damn it.
All right, which way are we going?
Yeah.
My information said that it was around the city of Crioth, which I believe I'm quite close to.
Yeah, actually, you're stone's throw away.
Unfortunately, I don't have much else. Have you noticed any strange behaviors, strange occurrences around this area?
We noticed Well, we just came from Crioth, and it seemed like the city had taken a turn of bad luck. Crops, the wells were drying up.
That does seem... Wait, you said the wells are drying up and crops are decaying?
Yes.
He kind of gets a very concerned look on his face.
Does that happen a lot where you go?
Not where I go, but that is fit in with the myths and legends of the beast of the sand, yes. When it begins to stir, the wells will run dry, the crops will decay and blow away like sand in the wind.
Do you think the dragon's like in a human form hiding?
I don't believe so. I would be more inclined to believe that he's simply buried underground somewhere, or perhaps in a large cave system of some form.
Do you think he might be pretending to be a merchant?
If he's already awakened and altering his appearance, that would be most concerning.
Do you think it'd be wise if we killed anyone that we suspect was the dragon?
Perhaps if you did it in a way befitting the Lady of Pain, she may look fondly upon you.
So it's got to be really, really painful.
Indeed.
I don't worship
Like-
her.
Dagger to the back.
More like dagger to the stomach as you watch your victim bleed out and or
Whoa.
perhaps suffocate and choke on their
Whoa.
own blood.
I have a question
I've
for
got
you.
2
sir.
daggers.
Oh,
One for each.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
You said the sun was like another set of eyes for you. Does the sun
Pardon?
help? You said that the sun was like another set of eyes for you.
No,
Is
no,
that-
no, no. Your friend's descriptors of the sun was like another set of
Oh,
eyes
okay.
to
Making
me.
sure.
I'm narrating.
I know. Okay, now I got it. Just making sure.
Well, we don't know of any cave systems or anything nearby. Do we just start digging holes?
I'll sidle up next to him.
Yes.
So Nyx is currently stretching. Running a brush through her hair slowly.
And I'm sorry,
This doesn't have a
do you have an attraction to
It's
your
just a
companion?
mess.
I thought you said that you did.
I said no such thing.
Oh, maybe it was just the chemistry I was noticing.
Question. Do we want me to be a
Yep.
bit more offensive? Because I can do that now. Fighting wise.
Oh, fighty wise.
You
Like,
ordered-
you gonna drop some F-bombs?
The odor's offensive enough. You should probably go take a dunk in Ryvar's bathhouse.
I have been cleaning myself.
Yeah, no, go frontline.
Not frontline. I will still be back, but just
I'm gonna
instead
click
of
on
just
my...
all I'm doing is healing.
Your
Waffle
waffle iron?
What, you don't want to be up front?
All
there
right,
with
let's
me?
go kill a dragon.
No.
Excellent choice.
No.
And remember, the more you suffer in penance, the more you'll be rewarded in the afterlife.
No, you see,
He's just smiling.
Now.
that's not our thing.
Oh,
I could stand to hear some.
what is it? Lavender and gentle touches, is that your thing?
No.
It's 100% his thing. Just from the right person.
Do good, be good, right?
I guess that is one tenets to live by, yes?
We're gonna go back to town.
Well, presumably the dragon is not awakening in town.
What would his area of effect be?
If the myths and legends are true, he could affect up to a 10-mile radius around his lair. It does narrow it down from the entire desert to
Just a bit.
this area.
To just
Just a 10-mile, 20-mile diameter.
I'm not good at math. That just seems like a lot of desert.
It's a lot of desert.
My character is better at math than
So
I am.
It's a lot of desert.
how far away did we get from the town? About a half an hour?
Yeah, so what, maybe a mile or two? I don't think Purvis is that fast.
No. But could Skilly haul ass back to town and ask about a local cave system, or do they?
Absolutely. You're only about 30 minutes or so, 15 minutes of your hustling.
I'll leave the short people here.
Excellent.
Hey.
That's these two.
Those three.
I'm shorter than her.
You're a gnome?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a dwarf.
I thought you were
Mountain
I was
dwarf.
about to say dwarf.
Yep, 3-2.
So yeah, just kind of.
If you're never sure, the portraits are on screen.
I always thought human.
But yeah, so hauling butt back to the town. Can I talk to the barkeep?
Of course. Welcome back. Didn't get very far out of town, I see.
Yeah, somebody decided to hop out and call it a night real quickly. But quick, do you know of any mine systems or any cavern systems nearby? Something that could be...
He kind of sweeps his arm across the bar, pushing a bunch of glasses aside, as conveniently he pulls out a large map and unfurls it on the bar front.
I'm not going to be able to remember any of this.
I will go and look because I have an uncanny way of remembering navigation.
So he left you behind.
He left all the short people behind.
That's right.
He just ran into town.
Well, I stealthily followed you. No, I'm just kidding.
So, you saying you're looking for underground passages, cave systems, and other networks of tunnels?
Yeah, something nearby town. We're working on what might have been...
He kind of points onto the map. He's like, this is the town here.
Yep.
And you see lines like a spider web leading out from the entire town in every direction. The entire area we're built upon is atop various tunnels and old cave systems.
All right.
All you need is the entrance.
Is there... Where's the nearest entrance to where we are currently?
About a mile outside of town to the west towards the coastline, there's not a mountain range, I'd say, but a small series of hills, and there's several large cave... Well, now that you're mentioning it, very large cave entrances in the hills.
Large cave entrances in the hills.
30, 40 feet across.
And those are also to the west?
Yes, those are in the hills to the west towards the shoreline.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much for your help.
Of course.
I don't believe I need the map now. West, big cave entrances. I don't. I probably should go right about now.
Would you care for a drink or anything?
What are you doing?
Oh, just nothing at all.
Oh.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
Oh, sorry, I don't do well with people begging for money.
I was not begging.
I'm kidding. I'll toss you a gold coin. Thanks for help, bud. And then I'll hustle back to the
All right.
to the group.
So about an hour passes or hour and a quarter as Skilgannon hustles 30 minutes into town, talks briefly, and hustles 30 minutes back outside of town. As he arrives back.
So guys, we have some big cave entrances to the west of us up in the hills. About a mile to the west of us in the hills is what we were. But other than that, we're looking at a needle in a haystack. This whole area's just got cave systems everywhere. But the ones to the west of us are probably like the biggest openings. Like we're talking like 30, 40 feet openings. So probably something big enough for this
dragon.
Did you get a map? Did you bring a map back?
I did not bring a map back.
Okay.
Do I need to go back and buy the
I
map?
think it would be here's a gold coin. Go find how much it is, and then I'll give you the rest.
You're the errand boy.
Well, he's the one that left it behind.
That's fine. We don't need to go. Yeah,
He left it behind.
Imagery of Skilly running back. How much you want for the map?
50 gold.
Comes running back. He wants 50 gold.
No.
Why don't you negotiate?
We just have a cross scene of just a desert and then Skilgannon running. Running.
All you see is like the lines on the
loading
map.
screen.
Persuasion to cut it in half?
Give me a check.
12.
I like you. You're a good patron. So 45 gold.
Can I assist? Oh, no,
You're
I'm
not there.
That's right, I forgot.
Honestly, out of my
Sorry.
own funds, fine. So roll it up, put it in a bag.
Rolls it
45.
up,
Yeah.
sticks it in a map case. There you are. Best of hunting.
What do you think we're hunting?
Well, there's all kinds of underground critters down in these tunnels.
What about lost treasure of sandiness?
I mean, there's always been rumors of vast wealth of ancient kingdoms lost underneath the desert. But, those are just rumors. Mostly you're going to find bugs and maybe some scavenging creatures.
I'm okay with that. Potential treasure. Cool. Rumors. Fun. Thanks, boss. You have a wonderful day.
Dragon fart.
Exit stage left.
Okay.
I'll come
Back to
follow
town. He brings back the map, and yes, it is a vast network
I roll it
of
out.
So, okay,
approximations.
I'm rolling it
you.
out.
I'm giving it
Have
to
you
you.
guys-
Oh yeah, and I'm rolling it
Has
out.
anyone here seen The Proud Family from Disney Channel?
I have not seen it.
Okay, never mind. There's a group of kids who are stealing their money, and one of them literally just stands there the entire time, not saying anything, and just goes.
Give me my.
And that's how I viewed the guy as
Yes.
he was asking for money. Just
Yeah. Can I? So now that I've got the map, can I do a perception check to see if I can see any shortcuts or?
Yeah, you can take a look at
major-
it.
Yeah.
And this is not a very well detailed map. This is more of your classic looking treasure map where it's just lines and squiggles
17.
and X's. You're not noticing any obvious branches. I mean, there's the main entrance that he pointed out,
Yeah.
the town, and then the various passageways leading into. Some have like circles for larger caverns that are presumably there, but most of them are just squiggly lines.
So I'm seeing stuff. Am I seeing anything that you couldn't see? Have you not? Have you? If you're not a navigator.
Yeah, you're noticing there's definitely shorter branches.
Okay.
If this map is at all accurate to scale, there's
Right.
definitely shorter branches leading in
Okay.
different directions to
Okay.
the large caverns
All right.
beneath. So, as you all head west along the through the desert area, prairie, takes you about an hour because you're cross country and with Purvis before you
Kids and wagon.
and everything else. And Dracaros is kind of just keeping up with you on the side. You do notice that it starts to become a lot more hills involved instead of the open plains and prairie that you've seen. Up ahead, as you're traveling, you begin to notice, it's getting more rocky, less desert and more rock based before you find yourself in a small patch of hills that you can see this cave open in. And just from a glance, there's no way Purvis is going to be able to reasonably drag the cart down there.
No, honestly, Tusk, you want to just hang out with the kids? Even though you're always up for a big fight. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
do you want to work on the canvas for the top of the cart while we're gone?
I can do that.
You can teach some of the kids how to do it.
Tusk gets down to fight, immediately slips and breaks a hip, and we have to leave him with the dinosaur. And the kids. Oh, buddy!
It's alright. We got this.
I have a cure
So,
wounds at my fingertips.
As soon as
Twist
you
an ankle. Oh no, I gotta stay back.
So as soon as you enter the cave, you notice a distinct change in the temperatures. It goes from 110 degrees dry heat to a solid 65 degrees in moist air. Almost like walking into that air conditioning.
Oh, like a swamp cooler.
Pretty much.
So, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. And it kind of echoes down the passageways.
Almost done.
Within
Stop.
20 feet of the entrance, you see it branches into 3 or 4 entrances. Like one goes straight, a little bit at an angle. One you can see goes to the southwest a little bit, and then immediately branches a second time.
You know what?
This is the time to split the party.
Light hands, many hands make light work.
Yep.
I'll take the one on the left. You take the one on the right. You take the two in the middle.
Hold my beer.
Can I make one suggestion? Should we tie a rope to ourselves to something in the cave so we can find our way back out?
So there's 4 tunnels, and I just
Yep.
suggested that we split the party.
Right. So you go one with a rope. She goes one with a rope. She goes one with a rope. If you don't want to, I'll tie a rope to me
Well,
so
no,
that
I'm
I
just
can
saying
find my
after
way back.
60 feet, our rope would come
Oh.
to an end.
Can I,
What?
Dracaros? Is that his name?
Yes.
You've been hunting this thing. Do you have any advice? I know
This
you-
does seem to be a fit-in environment.
Okay. I mean, what are we now just down to pick away and hope?
Essentially.
Well, they said in Chult, always turn left.
I mean, I got a coin. Maybe we can just. Oh, there's 4 ways. That doesn't work.
Do you have a 4-sided coin?
No, that doesn't work.
Let me see your hammer really quick.
No. That way.
He's pointing at the exit.
I've got a cow.
Uh,
I can make a cow trap real quickly.
a cow trap?
Caltrop.
I want to see a cow trap now.
I mean, it's a horse trap.
Yeah, that's true. So, which path are you taking?
Yes. Number
Boom,
2.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, number 2, basically the
Center.
middle left. Middle. Well, you said there's 4.
So it's 3, and then you can immediately see the left branches into 2.
Oh, well, yeah, we're not doing that one. No.
Oh, okay.
Just
Center. All right. Who's in lead?
Me.
Are you sure?
Excellent choice. And you have dark vision, correct?
300 feet.
Oh.
Even
Ooh,
better.
then I'm third
So you
line,
can
'cause
see
I-
nice grayscale rocky tunnels. For the most part, these look naturally formed and not burrowed or carved. You start to go deeper and deeper, and it's starting to stay at that nice 60 degrees. It's getting a little drier from the immediate humidity blast that you faced at the entrance. But you are noticing that as you continue down for several hours almost, it feels like, because you can't really tell time super well due to the no sunlight, it seems to be going more from naturally formed stone into almost carved stone. Dwarf.
Yes.
You recognize this as it seems to be not your modern dwarven craft, but it has resemblances to dwarven artisan.
I'm hearing hi ho in my head.
I thought it was
So-
like diggy diggy hole.
Oh
I was
no.
saying that too.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
I don't know. Should I? I mean, it looks like. It's
So
been
you're
made
you're
and
blending from natural tunnels
made.
to carved
not- right.
tunnels.
And
Yes.
are we saying ornately carved or
Nope.
just chipped away?
It's definitely
Can you see-
intentional.
Can you see marks
Yeah.
from it? Okay.
So, but it has like hints of the dwarven architecture.
Can I do a perception check to make sure?
Absolutely. I would say otherwise a history or just a general intelligence.
I would say that my luckiest one would be, but I'm still only getting a 7 on perception.
7. You have
I just know.
just kind of have the feeling that it looks a little bit dwarven, but nothing
You would have
concrete.
advantage on the history check with rock because of being a dwarf.
Really, I have a 0 on history.
You can
Right.
still roll high.
But your race. Plus, I can give you guidance.
Okay, so that would be.
Advantage.
Plus, I give you double guidance.
No.
Doesn't work that way.
It would literally, if I rolled a 4, it'd be a 6.
No, I'm saying you have advantage.
So
I
you
did
roll
it again, and I got a 2.
No, it's a different set of rolls.
Oh, then what
now
am I
you're doing
doing
the history. So you roll twice
Yeah.
and take the higher result, and then
And
add a
20.
d4.
There we
There we
go.
All right, and then I'll do it. Do you want me to roll a 4 for fun?
You can add it if you'd like.
2.
22. All right, pretty good for
Okay.
the unscaled eye. Mm-hmm. Yes, this is definitely taken design notes basically from dwarven architecture.
Do I recognize them as a mountain dwarf?
No, it doesn't seem like it was actually crafted by dwarves,
Oh.
but someone was inspired by dwarven architecture.
Would you say that
So-
it looks like carefully done or just kind
It
of?
was definitely intentional.
But I'm saying like there's a difference between carefully done, like they wanted to do it, or we have to do it.
No, it would look intentional, like they wanted to do
Okay.
it. They just, it does. You're
doesn't
getting the
look like
feeling
they
that
were
it is not
forced to do
actual dwarves that were
No,
doing
no,
the
but
carving.
whoever did it doesn't look like it was forced.
No, it looked like they were at least intending on the
Okay.
the craft.
Okay.
But as you continue down, it's starting to get it starts out at a rough shape,
Yeah.
and then it's forming into proper dwarven style architectural halls.
Okay.
So-
who's good at tracking?
Who's good at survival?
I'm good with
Not me.
survival. I am.
Who's walked these halls
I have a
before
survival.
us? I'll pause and I'll be like, are there footprints, claw marks, or footprints up there? I mean, maybe something has walked these halls
I'm gonna
before
show
us.
survival.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
Guidance.
So 20.
20, not bad. So you do notice, and now they're covered in layers of dust from natural seismic activity and such, but you do notice old footprints, and they do appear to be clawed. So not your boot, but more of like a reptilian claw, leading into further down the hallway. But from the layers of dust, you're estimating at least 50 plus years.
Okay.
Oh,
Is our dragonborn with us?
Yes, he's about in the middle behind.
Can we ask him if maybe he can touch him and see if he knows? Is he a reptilian dragonborn?
He's gold dragonborn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. Can he can he look and not look, but can we see if he can see where they're from?
He's like, I unfortunately Observing tracks is not my specialty.
So you can't tell if it's like another.
What would you have
dragon
done
or-
without us?
Presumably used sound and smell to simply find the beast and strike it down.
What do you smell?
Yeah, can you help us out
Yeah.
then?
Nothing. Decay, not even decay, but just dryness.
What does the sand dragon smell like?
You speak as if I hunt these things on the regular.
Well, you speak as though you've done this before.
Yeah.
This is a...
Sorry.
We are following reports and rumors of something possibly awakening, and we're not even quite sure if its existence is real.
Okay, you don't gotta
Great,
take
we're
that
on
too
a
literally,
wild
I'm
goose
sorry.
chase.
Kind of a theme for this area. Did you offend or tick off somebody in your group?
No, I do not believe so.
Okay.
I did volunteer for this mission.
Oh. Okay, well that's reassuring. For a second I was worried that they sent the blind guy to find the dragon in the
What did they
desert.
say you get out of it?
They pretty much did.
Nothing
I'm
out
so
of it.
glad
It's
I'm not
simply
the
an
only
honor
one who
to
heard
be
the
able
noises
to
from the neighbors.
serve the lady in all the missions.
Okay.
Well, do we keep going down this path, or do we back up and try another tunnel?
No, well there's
Well,
claw marks. Let's
Skilgan, and you heard the
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, the neighbors have been loud and distracting us.
you were told, of potential of city ruins and or lost treasures. So this is starting to ring bells on that front more than the dragon front.
I understand. I mean, but yes, there's rumors, treasure, and other stuff. But it's like, I mean, whatever. I have no problem. Do people want to keep going down here? We can keep going down here. It doesn't satisfy the quest.
Let's explore a bit.
Okay.
Do you want an
Follow the
investigation
tracks.
check or whatever? No, we're are there rooms?
So far you're still in hallways. You haven't seen anything jutting off to the
Let's
sides.
keep going forward then. It's the TV. It's something.
But I definitely heard like the metal
Newlyweds.
sheet wobbling.
Yeah.
The
That's
No.
what it sounds like, Cody. All right, so we keep moving forward. Are you still in the lead, or am I now?
Yeah, I have the best eyesight.
I have a beacon of hope.
I have the best eyesight.
I have a jar. Of
So
dirt.
as you continue forward along this passageway, several hundred feet just beyond your vision, so as you walk forward, it starts to expand outward, and you find yourself in a slight, not huge, but a larger chamber. So it kind of like spreads out. You estimate maybe 100 feet across, and then on the far door is another set of stone doors.
Found it.
What's it?
Stone doors.
Perception.
Did you
of the
say
big, great
stone?
open area.
Do you have dark
Doors?
vision?
Yeah.
I have 60 feet of it.
Okay, you see darkness beyond 60 feet. He sees it about 100 feet away.
300.
I swear.
Well,
to
the
God,
wall is 100
Yeah.
feet.
I swear I'm gonna light up my armor. Like a
Light it
Christmas
up.
tree.
I'm gonna walk you 40 feet further and say, right there.
As he walks you forward, it starts to materialize in your vision of, yes, a set of stone doors.
Well, no, I thought this was like a big room in front of standpoint.
It was,
Traps
100
and other
feet.
shit. You just led me right dead center. in
He
the
did.
middle
He
of
just
it.
walked you forward.
So
There are no traps.
you didn't roll anything. You didn't
We're
see
gonna
anything?
die.
Everyone give me a perception check.
There
With
are
disadvantage?
no traps.
No,
Does
it's not relying on
dark-
sight.
I appreciate your. I appreciate your
A what? A
optimism.
perception?
Yeah.
Perception.
You know what? I think I would prefer.
11.
Real dice. Or your
19.
20.
9.
You're busy looking at that wall.
I'm being
What'd you
led
throw
into
at?
this place.
15.
15. You two, Nyx and Lucan, you hear the sound of like a low rumbling coming from the other side of the doors.
My bad.
Sounds like a sheet of metal wobbling.
Not quite the thunder, but more like a low rumbling. Like
Like a
if you
loud
hear
TV in the
a
background.
series of horses trampling
You
in
mean
the
a stampede?
distance, a stampede, like
It's open.
far off in the distance,
Which towards the doors?
on the other side of the doors. Yeah, coming from the doors. That's what you two hear.
You should open the door.
I'm going on up.
Do you need
Let's
help?
step back.
Okay.
Do you need help?
I I do not know. I have not looked at it yet.
Oh.
Whoa.
As you approach the door, it is
Should not come here.
it is a set of double doors with a curved archway on top. It does not appear to have any lock-in mechanism, but there is a set of brass handles on each one.
How high up?
About 4 feet. So it'd be a bit of a struggle for your shorter stature.
I'll look at you and say they're impossible to open.
You could jump on my shoulders. I'm
No,
pretty
it's back
strong. Oh, you made me come back.
Oh, so wait, am I supposed
Can
to?
I go for
So you call me over to help?
If you
They're way up there.
So,
want to
alright,
take
so
out your weapons and get ready,
I will
now's the
come
time to
over.
Oh
do
no,
it.
I'll
And
stay
I will
with you
put
guys.
my arms underneath your armpits, and I will lift you up so you can lift. You can grab the handles.
Back up. Back up.
Back it up. Back it
I've
up,
never
back
said
it up
this
here.
before, but throw me.
So I pick up Rybar, he grabs hold of the handle, we both slowly back up.
All right, so the doors are heavy at first, but once you start to get them to budge, they almost swing with dwarven precision and silently. Beyond, you see yet another large chamber, and in the center, you see what appears to be a large pile of copper and gold and a few gems.
Stay back.
Of what?
You're telling the thief to stay back?
I'm telling both rogues to stay back with me.
I'm not going anywhere.
And you can
What do we do?
you can now all sense this like low rumbling in the ground now that you've opened the door.
Well, I mean, so if it's a big room, is it straight ahead or left or right?
Straight ahead, right in the center.
You see
And the room appears to be about 200 feet across.
So I'm gonna be like,
They're both ranged, so it's like, let's just stay in the dark.
you have no idea what I'm saying, but I'm just like, let's go.
Alright, so I put you down.
You're using sign language with a blind guy? Rude.
He's talking to me. You didn't call him over either.
He starts poking paper and then hands it to him so he can read it with his finger.
What are you doing? So what's everyone else doing? So you see Rybar and Skilgannon pull the doors open.
I've got my staff ready.
Okay,
I'm preparing for a fight. We knew there was rumbling on the other side.
that's true.
Do
know.
you
Yes,
see
sir.
anything?
What are you
Do
doing?
you see anything?
I'm waiting with these guys,
All right.
ready to go.
Skilgannon and Rybar.
Well, I mean, I've only got 60 feet.
How far away is the pile?
About 50 feet. 50 feet into the room.
Okay, so do I see anything else in the room? You said
You are kind of catching about 10 feet of a pile of metal and coins. And that's all you're seeing. You don't see anything in the other directions.
And I'm also drooling because I see all the stuff in the middle I want to go steal.
We're gonna start heading forward.
Okay. So as
Am I
you
still holding you?
Patience.
presumably you put him down.
Put you down? Okay, I put Rybar down. I guess
No,
I-
actually, continue to hold me
Okay.
and just walk forward like this.
So as you walk forward, as you approach the pile of
I just like
coins,
this.
you suddenly feel the rumbling intensify as the center of the pile of the coins seem to erupt almost like a geysers underneath it. As a large, almost scaly head appears from underneath the coin. You can see remnants of sand kind of dripping off it like rivers of water as it stares coldly at you as if you're intruding upon its personal
Is
space.
Dingus by us?
He is right behind you. But
Dingus?
she did. And we will end there for tonight because I'm not going to start a dragon fight this far in.
Okay.
So, thank you everyone for tuning back in. I know we had a short hiatus. We will attempt to continue a routine schedule of every other week. For the moment, unless something changes, I believe we are Thursdays, Fridays. We'll figure it out. But either way, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for playing. And we will have a good night.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, goodbye.